That's the only thing on earth you can't break.
Oh.
What haunts you more at night? The fact that your wife hates your guts or the fact that your children don't respect you as a father or a man?
I guess just a statement.
Still working on that punchline.
The punchline comes later. That's the setup.
Zing.
I mean, it's amazing, Jbird. Radio, music, comedy, baseball. Is there anything you can do?
Oh.
Do you have to practice being this boring, or is this just a side effect from the Mexican queen cutting off your testicles?
Neutered man. All right, one more. I know Virginia probably would have wanted to get in on this, so sorry, Virginia. I kind of wrote this one for you. Jbird, you have so much sex with Chewy that your dog thinks it's called Jason style.
Jason name.
Sorry.
That's brilliant.
Every photograph you're in looks like you want to Netflix and kill.
Okay. All right, there we go. It's some fun stuff. Yeah. All right.
Dunkin' is the official coffee of the KVJ Show. America runs on Dunkin'. The KVJ Show is now live on 97.9 WRMF.
It's time to wake up and let the weirdness begin. It's the KVJ Show to start your morning. Kevin is the host, and his skin pigment is whiter than Casper the Ghost. Virginia sounds like this. Nickname Vicious Beast. So don't get her pissed. It's Jason talks like a spaz, and he'll have to talk about Bigfoot and stacks. So get ready, here we go. You're listening to 97.9 with the KVJ Show.
Happy Friday. Welcome to the KVJ Show. How are you guys doing today? Yeah.
Friday.
Wow. I believe this time last week, I was on like Cupcake 26, something like that. And
Aren't you glad that's behind you?
yeah. In fact, today, I think I noticed, I'm like going, I think I've finally removed all the remnants of 32 cupcakes from my system, I believe, a week later. So.
You've passed them.
I believe we are in the free and clear.
And you can tell by the colors.
Yes. No, you're right. It did leave some distinguishing marks.
I can't believe that was a week ago.
I know. It is pretty unreal.
I still feel tired.
Yeah, I know.
I don't feel like I've recovered. I'm being so serious.
Yeah, I'm still not right. That really took a toll on me. But just to let you know, I know it's been about a week now, and you know there have been a couple hurricanes. We'd had supplies ready to go over with the boats, and that made things unpredictable. Apparently, people don't like to sail if they could be sailing into a hurricane. And we're working on some flight things right now with getting the supplies. And also just really kind of surprising that they really, even on the western end of the Bahamas where we're going with our town West End, on the west end of Grand Bahama, they're still at a place where they're just trying to get basic humanitarian stuff in there, and they're not to rebuild stage yet, it doesn't sound like.
They're really not. The government came out this week to assess the school in West End and the clinic in West End. Now, they call it their hospital, but it's nothing like you and I would call a hospital.
Okay.
It's a clinic. And I think that those two major projects are going to be where we try to focus the majority of our efforts, because, you know, the school is crucial for the children. The clinic is crucial for the health of the community. You help those two things, you help everybody in the community. But right now, I mean, we're really still in the stages of helping these people eat and drink on a daily basis. The water is still contaminated.
It's crazy.
So we've got boats that are filled right now, waiting to go over as soon as these seas die down. Monday is when they're saying the boats can start going back over again. The planes that have been going over have been landing, but is it economically the best thing for us to spend our money on? We're weighing all of that.
Fuel and whatnot, yeah. You could
Fuel.
chunk down we got $200K to work with, but you could wind up spending a lot of that $200K just on getting the supplies there. So you want to try to find the cheapest way to do it.
When you could cross in a boat and pay thousands less, we feel like it's a smarter way to spend our money. But just know that there is stuff arriving in West End. There is stuff that's getting in there. There's a soup kitchen that has been set up in the church there, and we're going to be working with them in phase phase one, helping bring in fresh food. They've got non-perishable stuff. They've got a bunch of canned goods and things like that that's been donated. But we're going to help bring over fresh food so that these people can have fresh meats and fresh
That'd be
food
nice, yeah.
for the soup kitchen. And that's going to be probably the first thing that you'll see us doing as soon as these seas calm down a little bit, is being over there in the church with the soup kitchen, feeding people. I got video yesterday of the project that is the soup kitchen, and it is beautiful.
Oh, that's fantastic. Good.
Yes.
Okay. Well, whatever we get, we'll put up so you can see, what your funds are doing and exactly how it's impacting West End.
Absolutely.
Okay. Very cool stuff. Again, if you still want to donate, you can do that. KVJ Bahamas, 44321. We still got that up and cranking, correct?
We do.
Okay. Text KVJ Bahamas to 44321.
Well, coming up in a second in your dirt, man, Demi Moore is doing a new book, and she's spilling some details.
Oh, yes, she is.
About her relationship with Ashton Kutcher and maybe what she believes was the demise of her relationship.
Uh-oh.
Scandalous stuff coming up in just a second. Before we get into that, John Gosselin is saying that TLC offered him $1 million to stay married to Kate. Kate plus 8, and John and Kate plus 8.
Yep.
The reality star said executives at the network wanted him to lie about the status of his relationship and stay on for 2 more seasons of John and Kate. But he said he couldn't do it because he couldn't live a lie.
Did you guys ever see that one interview where it's Kate and 2 of the daughters, and the interviewer's trying to ask the kids something, and they're not giving the answers that Kate wants them to give, and she's visibly getting mad at her kids. She's giving them the stank eye, like, you better answer these questions the right way. It is so uncomfortable / funny to watch.
Yeah, I don't think she's a nice person.
I don't think she's nice either.
But that being said, I don't think he's a credible witness either. Like,
Yeah.
if he's saying TLC offered him $1 million to stay, you're telling me he didn't take it? Come on, John. Do you think we're dumb?
I don't know. They both seem...
I would stay in any relationship for $1 million. I don't care if the person is trying to, poison me. I'm staying.
I don't think I could. If it's a terrible relationship, I don't think $1 million is enough. If it's that bad,
It's just for 2 more seasons of filming. You don't have to really hook up with her.
I need my peace, man. Life's too short. I'm out.
No, I can put up with anything for 2 seasons.
And you guys stay in the same house?
No way. It's not
Only when
worth
they're
it.
filming, guys. Only when they're filming.
No, but it's more than that. It's gonna be drama. It's gonna be
It's
awful.
$1 million.
I want my freedom.
I'll take Kate all day for $1 million.
Okay.
And finally here, you guys may not know this one. The Real Housewives of Atlanta star Kenya Moore is coming back to the show. And she just got married and just had a baby, but just announced she's getting divorced. Her and her man are splitting up. Wow.
Okay.
And Demi Moore, in her new book, is talking details about the relationship with Ashton Kutcher. She says he cheated on her twice. She wrote in her book that it was his idea to have these liaisons where they invite like other ladies into the bedroom. And at first she was like, yeah, I did it because I wanted to show him how fun I was and that I was cool. And but she says that what happened was he ended up meeting up with the girls outside of their relationship, like the guy always does. She learned from friends and Google that this woman had been meeting up with Ashton outside of her time with him. So there you go. And that's what's going on in your dirt of the day.
Coming up here in just a second, we'll let you know what is on our mind, and what I got on my mind could affect actually a lot of people if you have a smartphone. I'll explain why next.
Want to find the KVJ Show on social media? Just search KVJ Show on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Simple, huh?
What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? What's on your mind? Are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
What you think about today, Jbird?
I'm thinking about board games, and I'm a big board game lover. I love board games a lot. Now, as adults, do you guys like that? I know you probably don't do it a lot in your spare time, but would an adult game night, board game style, be something cozy or kind of like, I don't really want to do this?
I think it'd be fun.
Okay, I figured you would think it would be fun. Ralston, I have a. Would you like that? Like a couples night with a bunch of board games going on, or is that something you're like, eh?
Depends on what the game is, but I'm not against it. Actually, a lot of craft breweries, they have stacks of board games. That's pretty much kind of what you see if you go into a lot of places like that. So people go and just hang out at a craft brewery and play games.
So here's my fear. I fear that board games are dying off for the younger generation. I was talking to some of my friends' kids. I loved playing Sorry growing up. I loved playing Candyland, Monopoly. And I was talking to these kids. They're like, yeah, board games, not really. They were not interested in board games whatsoever.
Because they have video games and they have so much like on an iPad, like right in front of them. Like they have just better stuff than we have.
Okay, was it a small sample size that I had right there, or is that just it? Do kids of today, and I'm talking 18 and younger, are they not at all into board games? And there's a couple games I was hoping somebody could help me remember because I'm racking my brain. There was a board game back like in the 80s where there was a plastic pig involved. And for the life of me, I cannot find it anywhere. Does that ring a bell with anybody?
Had a pig involved.
Had a plastic little pig. I think there was dice.
You don't mean Hungry Hungry Hippos?
Nope, that's a hippo. I remember Hungry Hungry Hippo. But it was a very big game in the Pennington household, and no one can remember the name of it. And I'm trying to buy it online because it was such a fun game. Okay, thank you for that.
Don't know, yeah.
And then there was one other game.
You've lost the room.
Instead of, it wasn't memory, but you had to match a face with another face. Do you remember that game? Man, I'm really losing the room here.
There's
A face with another face?
Yeah, it was all about like an old person's face with another old person's face.
there was a match game. I had one that used to have flags. It was flags from around the world. So, that was the good stuff that I think kids are kind of missing today is, my mom, of course, got me games that were somewhat educational. So, yeah, you would do that. And so it was a match game, worked on your memory, and you could learn flags of the world.
Would Cannon be down with board games, or is he just like, I need my electronics?
He does a little bit. When we've gone, to a place, we were at Winwood Brewing one time. We got into a pretty intense Connect 4 battle, which is a good time. And so he likes, we'll play Connect 4 we'll play. We will also play Battleship. Those are two that he likes.
I'm a Risk man.
Those are easy.
I love Risk. I've seen grown men fight.
I think the ones that work is, some games, like for me, I was never a huge fan of Monopoly because there was really no ending and it was so involved. And after a while, you just are like, okay, I'm really kind of over this. So to me, a Connect 4, a Battleship, games that can be played and done in 10 to 15 minutes are better, and you're probably going to see more success and more love for those kind of games today than the really involved hour and a half long games.
Oh, I love getting involved in a long Monopoly battle. I would always get Baltic Avenue. I'd always run like the slum area and be the worst landlord. I loved it. It's great.
Somebody said, I think the game you're talking about is Guess Who.
Guess Who is the matching game.
Yes,
that's the one with
matching game.
Not the pig one, though.
Guess Who?
Guess Who, yeah. That was one I played. And that dang pig one.
I like the game you came up with the other day as a tribute to Suits and Ladders.
Suits and Ladders. We just got to figure out how to apply it.
Okay, you got the name, but not the concept.
Yeah.
Oh, we got the box already. I can see his face on it. Suits and Ladders. Kids, it's fun.
Suits and Ladders was definitely one I did not play as a kid. I don't even know how to play that.
It's super easy. It's like Candyland. Those two were like the staples for like the preschool board games.
Yeah.
Shoots and Ladders and Candyland.
I played a game called Sorry.
Sorry was good, but that was a little more advanced.
Yeah.
So that was the game that got me into board games because my mom loved Sorry. And I wonder, too, if it's all nostalgia. That's why I love board games so much. It was such a big deal in our household. We had that way before video games.
Did y'all like Sorry more than Clue?
Yeah, because my mom loved Sorry so much.
Oh, I loved Clue.
Clue was great, too. I love it.
Somebody's saying Pass the Pig might be the game you're talking about, or Pop the Pig.
Pop the Pig. That sounds familiar. Pop the Pig.
Yeah.
He
Pig
is going...
eats burgers, and you pump his belly with whatever number is on the pig until his belly pops open.
It is not Pop the Pig. Pop the Pig is way more advanced. This was a real low
What about
budget.
Pass the Pig?
Pass the Pig? No.
I know y'all like pigs in a blanket.
I know some old person's gonna think of it when they hear it. We'll get the answer. I promise.
Okay. What you got on your mind today, Virginia?
I don't know why, but Kevin's going away for a little bit next week, and I didn't write it in the calendar, and so it kind of just popped up on me. You have a radio thing you have to go to.
Yes.
So is it silly for me? I'm thinking that I might go see my grandma, like just out of the blue, just like pop up and just go. I think I might go drive up there with the kids.
Okay.
I really miss grandma, and I feel like whenever I don't see her, like once every couple of months, I feel disconnected.
So you're gonna be gone when Kevin's gone?
I think I might go now.
We have a radio contest. I guess me and Peace Train will be taking care of that one. There goes the neighborhood.
All right. Okay.
You don't get too many opportunities to fall in your lap for a little mini vacation. I think I might go see grandma.
Okay. Yeah, I've it's been terrible. I've had whatever trips I've had planned have just come at the absolute worst times. I had to cancel the one trip that I was supposed to take to D.C. because we had the hurricane, and then, we're kicking off a big contest next week, and I'm like, gosh, man, I can't get things to line up. I've had all these days where I've been here and there's absolutely nothing special going on, and then whenever there's anything exciting, it's like, that's damn supposed to be away. I just can't get things to line up. Virginia.
It does suck. And you've been like crazy busy in September.
Yeah, I know. And it all hit in September, just all at once.
If I was you, I'd be waiting for October to hit.
Yeah.
Wake Kev up when September ends.
That's it.
This is like your worst month ever.
Yeah, it's tough. Yeah, to let you know on the contest that we're doing next week, it's a big one. It's the KVJ 5K triple play. Chance to win $5,000 every single day.
Ooh.
What we're going to do is coming up at 7:10 a.m., we will announce 3 songs that will play. When they do later in the day in that order, caller number 9 will win $5,000.
Oh, me and Peace Train got this. This is easy.
Yeah. $5,000, all local winners. It's a local contest, so people in South Florida are going to be the winners. $5,000 every single day. We have got $100,000 earmarked for this, so it's going on for like 4 weeks.
After the Great 48, there's nothing we can do, or we can't do.
There's nothing we can do.
You're right. There's nothing we can do.
I meant to say can't do.
We've done it all. We're tapped.
I meant to
Sorry,
say
guys.
can't do.
There's nothing we can do.
That one apostrophe T
Yes.
makes a big
It
difference.
makes a huge difference. What I got on my mind here today, I got an email that kind of alerted me to this from Sandy Capel. She said, hey, a while back you talked about the battery in your iPhone's no longer lasting, and it happened to coincide with the release of the new iPhone. It's Apple's way of getting their people to buy the new iPhone. Well, my son is now going through this, and Apple is getting ready to release their new phone. You talked about how to fix that issue. Can you please let me know what it was so I can relay it to my son? Yeah, I might need a little bit of help on that. I do want to tell you that, what had got me with the last iPhone I had, it was working great, and then it was an update.
Yes.
That as soon as my phone did the update, it was never the same. The battery life was crazy. Things just would not work. They were trudging along. It's like my phone was running through mud. And just to let you know, Apple's new software update for the iPhones is finally here. What do you know, to coincide with the brand new iPhone release of the Apple iPhone 11, yeah, they say the new operating system officially became available to download yesterday. Interesting timing again, isn't it?
I'm not downloading it.
So anyone with an iPhone 6S model or later can download the update, and I remember after the last one, because I complained about it a ton, they finally had to come out and say that, yes, they had put things in there because it was draining the phones faster. And they had to kind of admit that, yeah, we were sucking the life out of it. Now, the new iPhone 11 is supposed to have a lot more battery life. I think like 25%
They've promised a whole
more.
day. You can't go dead, and the whole day is going to be charged.
Well, how convenient it's going to be when in a week everyone's going, my phone, the battery's like blah, blah, blah. You'd be like going, yes, but the iPhone 11
Get the new one.
has new extended battery life.
It's so annoying. I just went through this whole thing. I bought a new phone, and everything you're talking about is real. They act like, oh, this new phone's got just a little bit more of a crisper camera. You're going to want this thing. Like, no, I don't.
No, and I don't need the extra emojis that come with the update. I got plenty of emojis. I'm good.
Y'all don't even have a Bigfoot emoji. Step off.
Which is kind of broke down.
It is broke down.
It'll be interesting to see if a week from now, if a lot of people are complaining and having issues about whatever iPhone you're on, 6 to 10, slowing down and just not seeming to work right.
Don't be surprised if you do the update and your phone starts running slow and the battery life depletes quicker.
Yep. Okay. So there you go. I've given you the heads up. All right, looking to get out this weekend. Want to have some fun. I will let you know all the coolest things going on in South Florida coming up next.
What's hot now on the KVJ show?
Well, we've got a lot of people who would like to do what they can to try to help the people in the Bahamas, and we are putting together more names for the KVJ Volunteer Army. That is going to be one of the ways, but it's a group of people that also, too, take care of South Florida with beach cleanups, feeding South Florida, Habitat for Humanity, a lot of different partnerships we do, making it easy for you to come out and volunteer. Just a couple hours on a Saturday morning. You do so much good for the community or for the people in the Bahamas, and if you want to be a part of it, you can just go onto our website to sign up. We'll give you all the details when they become available. Just go to kvjshow.com and look for the sign up for the KVJ Volunteer Army.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
We're looking for something to do this weekend. You got some cool events going to be going on. I know it's hard to believe after a season of pummelings, but the Miami Marlins are going to take their last home losses coming up this weekend as they take on the Washington Nationals at Marlins Park. They got all kinds of fun activities. Going to throw in a bobblehead night and bobblehead doll night and all kinds of good stuff in there.
It's good.
Yeah.
That helps.
Yeah, and they announced, too, that Don Mattingly, unfortunately for him, is going to be coming back again. So, poor guy's got to deal with another season at least.
I love Don Mattingly.
I do, too. He's great.
I loved him when he played on the Yankees. I'm not a big Yankee guy, but he's one of the Yankees that I will always
Johnny
love.
Baseball. Yep. So, he's coming back. So, I don't know. Next year, new hope, new promise, maybe. We'll see what the Marlins can do. So, if you want to go check them out, your final chance to do that is going to be this weekend. Not a lot of sports stuff because the Dolphins are headed to Dallas to take on the Cowboys. FIU is going to be on TV tonight. I think they go to Louisiana Tech. That's going to be a tonight game to check out. Tomorrow, FAU welcomes the mighty Wagner to FAU Stadium. So that'll be the battle tomorrow at 6 o'clock in Boca Raton.
Do you know where any of my Miami Red Hawk bars are at, Virginia?
In Miami. Yeah.
No. I mean, around here locally.
Miami Red Hawk?
Yeah, my boys are playing the Suckeyes this weekend. I just want to kind of chill out.
Where are they from?
Miami, Ohio.
Oh, Miami, Ohio?
Yeah.
Oh, they're not like from Kendall or something?
They're definitely not South Florida. You see, you didn't think I knew about the Red Hawks, but I do.
You
We've
do.
got a great defense this year.
Oh, they do?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
We're 1-2 right now, and we're, our average passing per game, Virginia's 162.7.
I don't know what that means.
It's a little low.
That is a lot low. I think Ohio State students are going to be playing in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Just back when anybody wants to come in, it'll be fine.
We
Yeah.
shall see.
Wait, so the game's not going to be close?
I don't know, Virginia. We'll see.
The Red Hawks, who are they?
They are a team from the Mid-American Conference in Ohio. They used to be called the Red Men, but that became very un-PC, so they had to switch to the Red Hawks.
Hashtag time's up.
Yes, it was. Time was up for the Red Men, so they're now the Red Hawks. So they were our big rival at Ohio University.
Gotcha. Okay.
Mac, so, yeah, they will probably be outmatched.
Suckeyes really padding their stats this year.
Yeah, they have kind of a weak schedule, actually.
He agrees.
I'm surprised they don't have Wagner on there. Yeah. The Who, they're going to be playing at the BB&T Center tonight. Hopefully they have their technical issues settled that they had the other night.
They couldn't hear him. They couldn't hear the Who. They were like, who?
Yeah, and they can't hear anyway. It had to be very confusing.
If you're on there playing, you don't know if they can hear you because you can't hear you.
You can't hear you. You have no idea what's going on.
It's a mess.
Yeah, you've also got Disney on Ice at American Airlines Arena tonight through Sunday for the kids to check out. They're doing Game of Thrones live at Coral Sky Amphitheater tomorrow to check that out. Also, just some other fun stuff to see. The Riverwalk Fall Festival at Esplanade Park in Fort Lauderdale goes down tomorrow. You've also got the Latin Music Fest at Miramar Regional Park tomorrow. They're doing the Craft Burger and Beer Day at the O Palm Beach Resort tomorrow. I love that.
Oh, that's a great event.
Yes, Brian there does a great job of amazing burgers, and he knows his craft beer. It's a great event.
And that resort is
Yes.
stunning.
Yes,
I
it's
mean,
worth it, yeah.
It is so beautiful. If
Right
you
on the
wanna
ocean.
really be surrounded by gorgeous, beautiful decor and architecture, you must go.
Are you going?
I don't know. Something I'm going to suggest to the Mexican Queen. We'll see. We got a baseball game first we got to do.
Okay, you want
Earlier in
pregame?
the day. For big kids
You want to
baseball.
get drunk at the kids' baseball with
He's going to be
a
there
guy
at
that has
11.
no kid playing?
Don't act like you've never pregame before a Little League game.
No, you're right.
It'll be just you and that creepy uncle.
Whatever.
Drinking.
I got a baseball background. Come on, it's not creepy.
He played 25 years ago, Virginia.
Yeah,
You're right. Damn, I'm old.
25.
No, was it 20? Ooh, I think it was 25 years ago.
And the moment it sets in is tough.
Oh, man. Now he's going to play Dust in the Wind.
It was 20 years ago. It's not 25. 20 years ago is the last baseball game I played. Damn.
Wiffle ball don't count.
I know.
Also want to let you know Gulfstream Brewing is having their first anniversary. They are fantastic, really good beers, the hazy IPAs they have. They also contributed to our KVJ 48.
Woohoo!
So go support them this weekend for their first anniversary there in Fort Lauderdale.
We love them.
And also Concrete Beach Brewery in Miami there in Wynwood is doing their Blocktoberfest Saturday and Sunday, a cool little event. So if you want a little craft beer block party, those are just some of the things going to be going on in South Florida this weekend. Well, Jbird always tries to stay drama-free, and I get it, my man. That's a smart play. But you got sucked into planning a kid's birthday party.
I was telling Virginia a little bit about this before the show. Remember, I was kind of
Yes.
griping a little bit.
You were yelling and cursing. Tone it down for the radio.
I don't know if I was. All right, maybe I was.
All right.
All right,
You got me.
so my buddy is out of town, and he's got a little girl with his girlfriend, and they are not going to be able to be in town for their. They're out of town for business. They got a 6-year-old little girl, and she's having a birthday party this weekend.
And she's staying with you?
No, she's staying in
boy.
town. She's staying in town, but they're not going to be in town for the birthday party.
The
So-
parents aren't going to be at the kid's birthday?
because they're stuck. They're stuck up north for work stuff.
Why don't they move the party?
Well, because the kids are already coming. There's a birthday party for Saturday.
Oh,
So-
it's already planned.
Yes, it's already planned. So they asked me to help out with it.
Oh, this is awful.
It gets
right
awful.
now, just what you've told me, this is not good.
So I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll help. And I guess the grandma of his girlfriend, her grandma, is also going to be helping out with the party. So I've been talking with her.
Where's the party going to be?
It's going to be up north in Port St. Lucie.
Okay.
And you definitely know the friend.
Okay. And it's going to be at what, Grandma's house?
It's going to be at grandma's house. That's where the
So
party.
she's got home field advantage.
But my friends make it sound like, oh, we really want you to help because you're good with kids
Yeah.
and blah blah blah. So I had all of these ideas ready to go for Saturday. I had Pin the Tail on the Donkey. I'm like, kids love Pin the Tail on the Donkey. The grandma's like, no, we're not playing Pin the Tail on the Donkey. Kids do not like Pin the Tail on the Donkey. We're not doing that. I'm like, all right, okay.
How about pin the walker on the grandma?
How about pin the tail on the grandma?
Oh, fun.
I was gonna get that ice cream cake that I love. That was gonna be the cake for the birthday thing.
Yeah.
So I was, my buddy thought it was even a good idea. So I'm talking to the grandma.
Carvel ice cream cake. They ain't cheap.
Well, it's the
Really?
Reese's peanut.
Oh, the Reese's
That one's
one,
really
okay.
good. And none of the kids have any peanut butter allergies. I asked,
Mm.
and the grandma's like, "We're not doing ice cream cake. We don't know. What if these kids are lactose intolerant? We're not doing ice cream cake."
Jeez.
I'm like, okay,
Grandma, what a
for
buzzkill.
2. Yeah, every game I suggest, everything I want to do.
Well, what's grandma want to do? Did you just ask her that?
She wants to do all of her own little games. She's got her own agenda.
Oh,
but
okay.
no, I think it's more about her pushing me away from the birthday party.
She's
And
big legging you. She's
Then
like,
just say, okay, hint taken.
yeah.
I'm at a point where I'm like, Grandma, I don't want to get into a peeing contest with you.
I
I
just-
don't
yeah.
even know this
No.
grandma.
If I was you, I wouldn't even talk to Grandma. I would just reach out to your friends, both of your friends, the mom and the dad of the child. Send them an email and say, look, everything I'm suggesting, Grandma doesn't want to do it, so I'm just going to back out.
Yeah, grandma got this.
That's it.
You're in good hands. Just let her do it.
But my question is Pin the Tail on the Donkey a bad game to play with 6-year-olds? Is that so
No.
1982?
I think they would love it. Kids love games.
They love games. They love ice cream cake. None of these kids have a peanut butter allergy. I won't even get the Reese's peanut butter cake. I'll get the Carvel with the black crunchy things. She just wants to poo-poo on everything
I
I'm
think
doing.
they're all good ideas. I like it. I mean, you give a kid a sharp sharp object, you blindfold them and spin them around. What could go wrong? I also like where you blindfold them, give them a stick, and have them swing at the air. I mean, those kind of games are what kids need to be doing.
Wait, what other games can I be armed with for Grandma? So when she shoots one down, I go, okay, no pin the tail on donkey.
How about lawn jarts? I got a whole list of games for this 6-year-old's birthday party.
She's taking out the enthusiasm.
Bow and arrow?
Oh, absolutely. It's a big hit.
Archery.
Big hit, Virginia.
Kids love archery.
Yes.
Yo, people in the chat room's like, well, just do it. Well, now that I'm going to be doing a pin the tail on the donkey grudge match with the grandma in front of the kids. Well, no, we're doing pin the tail on the donkey.
It's at her house, so you can't do anything that she doesn't sign off on. But if she won't sign off on anything, then just say, I don't want to go.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna let my friends down because the grandma's bullying me. Oh, hell no! No, step off, grandma.
I would not get into a.
I would not get into a turf war with grandma
on her home field advantage.
on her turf.
I'm just saying.
I'm out.
My friends alluded that they want me in charge of games and activities. You've seen me throw a baby shower before. You know I know what I'm doing when it comes to games and planning.
You do.
How about Red Rover? I love that game where you can clothesline kids. You send the weakest kid over, and then you just boom, and you just tell. Oh, that's a good one too.
You guys really helped me out.
That's what we're here for.
It's the KVJ dirt of the day. It's the KVJ dirt of the day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that dirt of the day.
We're coming up in just a second. What is going on with Aaron Carter and his assault rifles? I will tell you coming up in just a sec. Before we get into that, this is kind of weird. I don't know if you guys saw the story where Drake has been talking about this for a minute now. He's been saying he wants to get a tattoo on his body of Celine Dion's face.
Okay.
And everybody's kind of like, what? But I guess he's serious about it. So now Celine, here is her response. She's begging Drake not to do this.
Please, Drake, I love you very much. Don't do that. You can write me love letters. You can send me autographs for my kids. You can come and visit. I can have you home for lunch or dinner. We can go for a drink. We can sing together. Whatever you want to do, I can talk to your mother. But please, I've always been very thin. And as you go older, my face will go longer and it will go not prettier. So please don't.
That's sad. That really turned sad there.
It did.
It's just Celine Dion is every day making me sad.
Did she say she would talk to Drake's mother?
Yeah. Well, I think they're both Canadian, so they have that. And so I think that maybe why he loves her. Maybe he grew up listening to her.
Oh, yeah.
Idolized her.
She's Canada royalty.
She
So.
is. And so is he.
Okay, let's say Mount Rushmore was Canadian. What are the 4 faces that belong on it?
Michael J. Fox, without a doubt.
Okay.
He belongs on there.
Yeah.
Alanis Morissette.
Okay.
Bare Naked Ladies.
All 4 of them, or all 5 of them.
You can't leave Steven off.
That takes up all of Mount Rushmore. I don't think Bare Naked Ladies makes it.
I don't. They're.
You got Bryan Adams. You've got Nickelback. You've got Justin Bieber in there. Drake.
Celine tops them all, though.
Celine and
Celine's in
Drake,
there.
I think, are up there. Those are 2
They're
Canadians
your
that make it.
Top 2.
Yeah, and then you got to keep in mind hockey players. Like you got to throw in probably like a Wayne Gretzky. I believe he's Canadian. So that's 3.
We're missing some great Canadians. I know that. There's a lot of Canadians we're
There's
missing.
Canadian people right now in their car. They want to yell at the radio, but they don't yell.
They don't scream. They're just like, what is that a boot, Kevin?
I feel like I've got 3 of the 4. Maybe I'm wrong. Who would be on the Mount Rushmore of Canada?
No, those are solid. I am standing with Michael J. Fox.
America's Next Top Canadians. Yeah, who's our favorites?
Who are the favorite 4? Canadians' favorite 4 sons and daughters. Okay.
Fun game, Kevin.
It is a fun game.
877-979-WRMF. You can let us know.
Kanye West is the highest paid hip hop artist of 2019, according to Forbes magazine. He reportedly earned $150 million. $150. A lot of that is part of the Yeezy shoe empire you were talking about yesterday with Adidas, Kev. Mm-hmm. It was enough to boost him up from his position of 10th last year to first place this year.
Wow.
At first place was Kanye. Number 2 is Jay-Z. Number 3 was Drake, your favorite Canadian.
Yeah.
Number 4 was Diddy. And rounding up the top 5 was Travis Scott.
Okay.
And finally here, what is going on with Aaron Carter? A lot of his family members are afraid. They had been ordering welfare checks and getting restraining orders. And he's been just talking all kind of crazy stuff. Now, I guess he has decided to give up his assault rifles. He said the assault weapons were overkill, and he has agreed to hand them over to the police. He does still, however, have a pistol and a shotgun that he says he's not giving up anytime soon. So I guess anything is good, but everything should be taken from him, right? I mean, he is really popping off.
He, it does. But I mean, is it because he's mental, or is it just because he's? I mean, there's a lot of drama.
It's a lot of drama.
It's a lot of drama. I can't
a lot of
even-
things are being said.
A lot of things are being said
But-
that I don't even want to get into.
Yeah, I'll leave it to a doctor to
It
decide.
is messy.
I like how Kevin basically said, all right, we're moving along from this story.
And that's what's going on in your dirt.
Celebrity birthdays today. Not a lot going down. Just got to throw a real quick birthday shout out to Philip Phillips, turning 29 years old today. He was on American Idol back in the day. Also got birthday for Ellie. Happy birthday, mi amor, from Matthew.
Sexy.
Very sexy, Kevin.
Meredith B. having a happy 30th birthday from Gemma, Kathy, Jelly, and Stanley, your favorite ENT crew. Happy 13th birthday to our cousin Audrey from Miles, Colin, and Marshall. Emerson's turning 11 from Mom, Dad, Taylor, and the Pets. 14th birthday to Mia Boo from Mommy, Daddy, Matt, Jeanette, Jackson, Hoagie, Faith, and all your fur babies. Also, Everly having a birthday from Mom and Dad, Dan and Faith, and baby Mila. You got Greg having a birthday tomorrow, and they're going to Universal Studios. Oh, tickets they won here.
Yeah.
That's
Yay.
pretty cool. Thank you, Jennifer, for that. Also, got to say what up to Monroe Grace, turning 13 from the Wickety Wench, Dad, Scarlett, Jeremiah, and Lily. Also, Chad having a birthday today. Listening in Las Vegas this morning from your wife, Amanda. And there we go. Looks like Mom, Leo, and Pepper saying what up to Ellie, turning 10. So that's your birthdays today. Starting on Monday, we got a big thing called the KVJ 5K Triple Play. This is amazing. $5,000 to one person every single day for 4 straight weeks. Now, you tune in to the KVJ show every single weekday at 7:10. We will tell you what the KVJ Triple Play is, meaning that's 3 songs. You listen for those 3 songs to play in order later in the day and be caller number 9. And just like that, you'll win $5,000. Boom! Just that simple. And everybody who wins is going to be right here in South Florida. So you definitely want to tune in for that coming up on Monday morning at 7:10 here on the KVJ show. I don't think she is, but for some reason, Billie Eilish feels Canadian to me. I don't know. It's just I don't know. She is.
That's a trippy song right there.
That is a very trippy song, yeah.
It feels like
trippy
it needs
girl,
to,
too.
needs to be in a movie, like when they're running through the woods
Oh, yeah.
from like the murderer.
It might already be. I don't know.
Yeah.
If not, it will be, I'm sure. We're talking about the Mount Rushmore of Canadians. Some people are throwing out some suggestions that we did not get in the initial. I said Celine Dion, Drake, I think would make it. Probably like a Wayne Gretzky would be up there.
Michael J. Fox.
You're saying Michael J. Fox. Somebody said Alan Thicke should make it up there.
That's true.
Ryan Reynolds is being suggested a lot. He's Canadian. Jason Priestley would make it. Justin Bieber. You know, I know a lot of people, Justin Bieber, but that kid is cranking out. He's on one hit after another.
You're right.
Like it or not, he
Is
is.
it about likability, or is it just about you crushing it in your career?
I think it's, career accomplishments, and, likability has to be a factor in there as well.
Bieber may not make it, my friend.
I don't know, maybe. I mean, he's liked. People obviously like him. He has a lot of followers.
Very polarizing.
It is polarizing.
Michael J. Fox kind of brings people together.
Mike Myers, some people are suggesting. Shawn Mendes, apparently he's Canadian. Dan Aykroyd, John Belushi.
John Candy.
Avril Lavigne. You're right. So who would it be if you had to nail it down? Somebody said I'm a Canuck in Florida. My list would be Ryan Reynolds, William Shatner, Drake, and Wayne Gretzky.
That's a decent list for sure.
Yeah.
Is Alex Trebek a Canadian?
That's what people were texting in.
He said he's very popular. He's beloved.
Pam Anderson?
That's right. I think she was a Labatt's Blue Girl.
She was.
Back in the day.
She got discovered at a sporting event. She was like jumping up and down in the crowd looking all cute in her tank top.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how it happened.
For our mountain, can we add 16 people?
No. Mount Rushmore's only got 4.
I mean, I don't know if we can pick just 4.
Yeah. Well, there you go. That's suggestions we have so far. 877-979-WRMF. Jbird had to run home because he forgot his no-name movie game belt. Luckily, it is now here in studio because he's the champion.
That's right, baby.
Yeah.
I can win this week. That would be a streak.
Yes. You like streaks.
Haven't had one of those in a while.
Don't talk yourself down. Talk yourself up.
Yes.
Don't tell me how to live my life.
Okay, we're going to start off here with Ryan and Jupiter to partner up with Virginia in the no-name movie game. Hello, Ryan.
Hi.
Ryan, you ready to take these belts back and put them where they belong, or what?
Yes, I'm ready to stop screaming at the radio in my car and actually start answering some.
Okay, yeah, that's what happens when you get to play along. Hot ticket up for grabs today. Green Day, Fall Out Boy, Weezer all together on one stage at Hard Rock Stadium on August 5th. Okay, Virginia's going to give you the clues. She can't use any of the characters' names, any of the actors' names, or any of the words from the title of the movie.
Good luck.
All right, 60 seconds on the clock. Your 60 seconds begins now.
The opposite of stop.
Stop.
You do this at a red light.
Stop, break,
Pass. Okay. It's you were a monkey, but now you're a man. That whole process of going through it is what?
evolution.
Yes. If something hits you from the sky and it's a bolt, you have just been what?
Thunderstruck.
No, it's just what happened to you? What was that thing that hit you? Pass.
You were struck.
Pass. Okay, this is the guy from the movie about the bear that loves honey. What's the dude's name? The only human.
Pass.
Pass. He is a bear with a yellow raincoat on. What is his first name?
Carrington.
I think it's after the buzzer. Suits is telling me you got one spot.
Oh, that
The
was
others are
terrible.
Struck by Lightning, Go, and Christopher Robin.
Uno.
Yeah.
Go play some Uno.
Okay.
That
Wow.
belt might not be moving.
If you beat us with one,
Oh, man.
which has happened before.
Yeah, it has. It has.
Okay, let's see here if we can get Denny's to beat the top score of 1. Your partner is going to be Gina here from Boca. Hello, Gina.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning. Okay, you ready for this?
Let's do it.
Okay, Denny's, if you're all ready.
Oh, yeah.
60 seconds here. No-name movie game, and your time begins now.
If you turn off all the lights in your room, it would be considered this. It's a term for darkness.
Dark, black,
Close. It's a different term for darkness.
blackout.
Pass that one. Let's see here. This is if you get sweet treats from Hades. It's also a term for like drugs. It's like a weird slang term for drugs. Sweet treats from Hades.
Not
Pass
cool.
that one. Let's see here. These guys finished last. Oh, I
You
said
can't
guys.
say guys.
Oh, Denny's.
Night, night.
He is a. It's lightning. It's a term for a piece of lightning. It's also a dog who saves people. Yes. This is it's a pirate vessel, but everybody's dead on it, so they now are haunting it.
A ship. Oh.
Close.
Oh, God.
Close. Pass that.
Pirate ship. Dead man ship.
Let's pass that one. Here. We will help you. We help humanity. They talk like that. I think they actually help people.
Munchkin.
Oh, jeez, did I get zero?
Munchkins.
You do a great munchkin.
Munchkins do help people.
I know you're trying to do a robot, but your munchkin is on point.
Oh, my God.
A munchkin.
It's a battle for the bottom.
Oh,
Wow.
no. Is
Man,
it
is
tied
that
1-1?
It is time
Oh,
1-1. You win if you get 2.
Oh, bird.
You get 2 and you win.
Bird.
Yeah, no, you're right. Bird.
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 I mean, bird.
Come on now. Crazy. Okay.
I'm going to keep going. If I get more than 2, I'm going to keep going. I'm not going to stop.
Okay.
Setting a personal best today.
Let's hope you do. This is not going well so far. Nicole's on here from Lake Worth. Hello, Nicole.
Hello.
Nicole, I don't think I got to tell you how badly I need this streak.
We can do this.
Okay.
All right, calm down. Are you ready to do this? Nicole?
Yes, I'm ready.
Oh, okay. I just want to make sure. All right.
You want to keep talking?
I just want to
It's going so good.
I can give you guys all the time you want here. I
just want to get that chemistry together. I want to make sure Nicole's there. You fired up, Nicole? Let's do this thing.
I am fired up. I'm ready to go.
Okay, all right. 60 seconds on the clock here. No name movie game. You got to beat one. All right. Your time begins now.
The jury, but not the jury. The one that actually hits with the stick.
Judge?
Yeah, but put the three-letter word in front of it.
The judge.
Yes. Okay. Pass, Dennis, pass. I'm going down the a tunnel where something would hop. A hoppy tunnel. What would a hoppy tunnel? Another name for a hoppy tunnel. Pass. Pass, Dennis. You ain't nothing but a blank. Crying all the time.
Amazon?
Yes.
You got it.
Pass, Dennis, pass. All the blanks. Horse. All the pass. Think about this in cocaine form. Not 20 blanks of cocaine. Pass.
Yeah.
Pass, Denny's. I give you a wedding this. If I send it to the mail, it's this.
Invitation?
Yes.
Okay, there you go. 3.
Yes!
Wow. What an impressive round. Jbird is holding on to the belt. We have an official streak here.
Oh, my gosh.
That's so impressive and amazing. And congratulations, Nicole. You got a really hot ticket. 3 great acts, Green Day, Fall Out Boy, Weezer, all on the stage at Hard Rock Stadium on August 5th, okay?
Okay, thank you. I'm so excited.
Yes, okay. We can tell. You got tickets available right now, Ticketmaster.com. You can go and check out that show.
2 wins in a row. I think that means it's going to be a bit of a photo shoot later.
Oh, is that what that means?
Warning, we bear all.
Wear the belt and nothing else.
I don't know. I'm real
Denny's,
excited.
I want you to draw me like one of your French girls.
I'm real excited.
Okay, well, congratulations. Hey, you got any thing that you're celebrating, like Jbird celebrating his win and the No Name Movie Game, a little Feel Good Friday? Let us know whatever positivity you got going on so we can share in your love and joy. 877-979-WRMF. You can call, text those in to us, 877-979-976 right here at the KBJ Show.
What's hot now on the KVJ Show?
Hey, make sure you're checking out the KVJ Show podcast, making it super easy for you to listen to the KVJ Show on your own time. People asking about the KVJ 48. Denny's got that up. That is all loaded. That is something you can check out on the podcast apps that you have right there on your smartphone. If you got an iPhone, it's easy to find. It's a purple app that says podcast on it. Just go in there and type in the KVJ Show. You can hit subscribe, and then it'll just download them for you automatically, so they'll be here for you to listen without commercials and music. And we also throw in the bonus after the show podcast. It's the last 30 minutes of every day's podcast. So if you want to get more KVJ in your life and easier too, make sure you're checking out our podcasts either on the apps or online at kvjshow.com.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
Let's get some good news going here. Let's fire it up, baby. It's Friday. Okay, we got some good positive stuff here today in your Feel Good Friday, 877-979-WRMF. Somebody texted and said, I am thankful this Friday that round of the No Name Movie Game is finally over. God, that's nice. We had a total of 5 correct in 3 minutes of playing.
It was slow moving.
It was tough.
It was hard.
I probably should have stopped right when I won. It was awful.
Tough day today, yeah. Tough day today. Somebody else texted in, said we're eloping in 28 days in Vegas.
Woohoo!
And nobody knows but you guys now.
That's cool.
Okay. Thanks for sharing with us. Hashtag doing it our way. Hashtag champagne bottles everywhere.
Dude, the little white wedding chapel. My girlfriend got married there in Vegas, and it was so cool. It was beautiful.
I kind of think that'd be a cozy way to get married. Just you and your partner.
No pressure, no family just yelling at you, and the tab is so much cheaper when you run away to Vegas.
All right. No doubt. Yeah, and, when you hear some of the problems that are going on with these weddings, easier to do. Got for a Feel Good Friday, it's my birthday weekend. That's Tiffany. She's ready to go. Pot of time. Greg said it's my 51st birthday, and we're headed to Key West till Monday. That'd be fun. Take me with you. Also, a little shout out to my son, Sean, it says in a text here. Just found out he's going to be graduating from UCF on December 14th, which is also my 23rd wedding anniversary. Proud mama here. Very cool. Also, we got somebody else who texted in, said, this morning my daughter and I were running late and we decided to stop at Starbucks to grab a bite to eat. The woman in front of us in line wearing army fatigues paid cash for her order and left the rest for me.
Aww.
Of course, I had to give her a hug and say thank you. She told me that people have done this for her very often, and she likes to return the favor when she is able, and I plan on returning the favor for somebody else as soon as possible.
That is lovely.
That's what Feel Good Friday is all about. Love to hear that. Heather said, our Feel Good Friday, our friend and coworker is still in the trauma ICU, but yesterday we had a blood drive organized by one of our nurses with One Blood Mobile Blood Bank to help replenish Delray Medical Trauma Center's blood bank, and so many people came out to donate.
Woohoo!
The turnout was just so inspiring.
That's awesome.
Love when people are doing stuff like that. Also, we got Frances Bethel. She passed her bar exam. Got sworn in on Wednesday.
Yay!
That's from her love, Chewy.
You know whose birthday it is tomorrow? My sister-in-law, Stacy. Woohoo! Shout out to you.
Stacy!
Yeah. Also, we got a lot of good stuff going on here. I got my first paycheck with my raise. Got promoted a few months ago.
Nice.
That's boy, that'd be fun just to have that to go out and spend this weekend.
Yeah.
Also, a reminder for Feel Good Friday, tomorrow's International Cleanup Day. Go love on our beaches.
Yeah. Love meaning clean up the beaches. Don't love on the beaches.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
sounded a little weird.
Yeah, I'm sure the bikini girls are going to be out on Fort Lauderdale Beach. If you'd like to help them clean, Jbird.
Okay.
I'm sure they would like your assistance.
All of a sudden, somebody's highly motivated.
Yeah, it does. It's amazing how many people they get for this beach cleanup.
Hundreds.
It's crazy.
Beaches have never been cleaner, Kev.
Yes. Somebody else said they're going skydiving on Sunday. I'm freaking out. But if Jbird didn't lose his edge, then I guess I can do it.
The worst part to me about skydiving is when they open up the door and you feel all the wind coming in. It's almost kind of like when you go down a roller coaster. It kind of takes your breath away a bit.
And everything inside of you is saying, don't jump out of an airplane, you moron.
And the other part is when you have to dangle your legs over the little, when they're getting ready to push you out, you dangle your legs right outside of the plane. And you feel the cold air.
No.
But what a rush, man.
Oh, no.
What a
Thank
rush.
you.
Were you in the clouds or
Yeah.
could you see the ground?
I feel like I was up in the clouds. Yeah, it was pretty high up. It was legit skydiving.
Wow.
It was. I tell you what, though, you're gonna be so glad you did it.
Yeah,
Unless you die.
Well, don't give them. Don't. They might be listening. Jeez, you witch! Don't tell them that.
Yeah.
And then you won't know anyway, so
Well, that is a good point.
just get your stuff in order.
You got this.
Sal from Stewart said that our Feel Good Friday, we just bought our half-season tickets for the Florida Panthers last night.
Woohoo!
You know, arguably, they're probably going to be the best South Florida franchise when it comes to the end of their season. Looking at the Dolphins are not going to be it. The Marlins are just wrapping up their homestand this weekend. Not going to be them. Last place for the Dolphins. I don't know what the Heat are going to do. Yeah, I think Panthers is on tops right now. So there you go. Also, I thought this was a kind of cool story, a Feel Good Friday, kind of a paying it forward thing. And we saw so much last Friday when we were able to wrap up the KVJ 48 with $200,000. There's a bride from Georgia that was going to the Bahamas for her bachelorette party last week. So she and her bridesmaids instead collected supplies for hurricane victims. And then when they showed up to the airport, they had 40 suitcases filled with everything from canned food to clothes. And Delta waived the extra baggage fees to send it to the Bahamas with them for their bachelorette party.
That is beautiful.
Yeah.
Good job, Delta.
Yeah, I thought that was really kind of cool stuff. And boy, I tell you, hear those stories. And, you know, that was the one thing we kept talking about through the whole KVJ 48 was just what is it like for those people? I kept thinking about that as they were getting nailed by 185-mile-an-hour winds for 48 hours straight. What are the stories that are going on? And we've heard so many stories. And there's one today in the Sun Sentinel about this 85-year-old woman that they were in their house. They thought they were fine, but the floodwaters started to rise. And it was like her daughter and I think her son-in-law were able to break through the drywall and climbed into the rafters of their home there in Freeport. But the water's pouring in, and this 85-year-old woman just had to basically hold on to her chair and was clinging to the refrigerator to try to keep her head above water. She had to do this for 3 days.
Oh,
just
my
there,
gosh.
like trying to get breath. She's 85.
Oh, my gosh.
Doing this, and it won't stop. You just gotta be like, I mean, really, like, what is going? You had to be like, what is going on? If you couldn't hear radio or see TV, and
Which you couldn't.
and it's not ending, And
You're
you're
like,
just
what
like,
is going on?
Yes, I would be like, wait, is the world ending? What is happening here?
Hurricanes move,
Yes.
right? No, not
No.
this one.
Yes. So they said their entire farm that they had, they're like 100 acres, completely destroyed, animals drowned, all kinds of stuff. They're in Grand Bahama. Just, terrible. And, now she's at Memorial Regional Hospital in Hollywood. And, luckily they got, some friends and family here. There's now 3,900 people from the Bahamas that have evacuated that, are now over here in South Florida.
Sure.
Staying with family and friends.
And so many local schools are opening
Yeah.
up and letting the kids come to school there, and that is so beautiful.
Yeah, they have this thing. It's an immigration status called Temporary Protected Status, TPS, and it's meant to protect Bahamians who are now calling South Florida their temporary home after Hurricane Dorian. So, there are some things that, we're doing to try to make that happen.
It's beautiful.
Yes, and we talked earlier. We're very close to sending over our first round of supplies that you helped us raise the money for to the Bahamas. As we're trying to assess what we can do. We want to get to rebuilding, and they're not ready to rebuild. They're still doing humanitarian stuff, needing food and water, so they're still at the basics. This is going to be a slow grinding. Anybody thinks this is going to be propped back up in a couple of weeks.
It's not.
Long. I don't even know how long we're going to be doing humanitarian stuff.
This could be a month or more of humanitarian before we really start looking at the rebuild part of it.
Yeah.
It's really still very much a humanitarian effort.
Gosh.
It's crazy to think about, right?
Yeah, it is.
And we're currently looking for boats. If anybody's got a big boat, now you can't cross this weekend because the seas are going to be too rough. But starting on Monday, we've got boats that are already packed.
Okay.
We've got the North Palm Beach Marina that is already packed with stuff. We just need boats that can cross. Of course, you have to have your passport. You have to be able to go 20 knots. You have to take a cargo load of like 10,000 pounds. So it's got to be like a bigger boat. But
Okay, what kind of size do you would think?
We're looking
What's
for-
the minimum you think?
not little boats. People that boat know. We're looking for a bigger, like a 30, 40-foot sport fish would be awesome. Like bigger
Okay.
boats that we can load up with some cargo and take over with the boats that we already have that are going over on Monday. And even if you don't have a crew and a captain, we have a crew and a captain for you.
Okay.
We have all that taken care of. We just need bigger vessels. The little vessels are great, but we have too much stuff.
Okay. So, yeah, if you would like to help us out, you can send us an email, mail@kvjshow.com.
I know a lot about boats. I kind of wanted to drop a boat link, like a schooner. Is that is that a boating term?
Yeah, schooner.
Schooners, it's a great little restaurant.
Okay.
Is that they had schooners in Key West? Did that? I don't know if that survided the last hurricane.
don't
did it?
know.
I thought that was.
There's
wiped
one
out
in
last year.
Jupiter over by Guanabanas.
Oh, okay.
They're fun.
Schooners Wharf.
Yeah.
Well, this is on here from West Palm Beach. A little feel good Friday here. This is some news about your mom, Melissa.
Yes, after a year of waiting, my mom finally got accepted on the transplant list to get a new kidney.
All right.
Yeah. Awesome. Some great
That's
news.
awesome.
I'm very excited.
Good luck.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know that's got to be a relief.
Thank you.
Yeah. Any family that's done that,
Yeah.
gone through that. How long ago was she waiting, Melissa?
I want to say about a year now.
Okay.
About a year. All right. That's
We've
tough.
been
That's
through
great
it with
news.
you and Bigfoot.
Yeah. Yeah. No waiting for him. He had to wait a little bit for this one to find a match, but thank goodness it didn't take him that long.
How's he feeling?
He's feeling much better. He's hoping he'll be back at work by October.
Good.
Yeah, he's feeling a lot better. He was
Good.
here during the Great 48
Yeah.
for a little bit.
He looked better.
He dressed
Yeah.
up in his Bigfoot costume. He was taking pictures with kids. It
Yeah.
was so cute.
Definitely looks better.
So good news. Congratulations, Melissa. Also, a couple that eloped to the Grand Tetons National Park this weekend. They're doing a little 2-day honeymoon in Disney for the Disney World Food and Wine Festival, Galaxy's Edge.
Nice.
So that is going on this weekend if you're looking for something to do. Earlier this week, we played a fun game. Which one is Jbird's X? And Virginia, there's so many. I mean, the Trail of Tears is just...
That's
it's-
not true.
it's just,
Oh,
throughout
stop
the
it.
years and, all the stuff.
Get out of here.
And now this is a story. I guess there's another X that has an interesting proposal for Jbird.
Oh.
So many X's, Virginia. So many X's. This is a separate X than we talked to earlier this week. And which one is Jbird's X?
So this is not Janet.
No.
The fake name.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not trying to ruin people's lives here. Virginia wants Janet's social security number on the air.
I know, yes. We have to out her completely.
Someone's got to end in tears or uncomfortableness.
Yeah.
Like all of my bits.
Like you're a bit. Name that nut usually ends in tears for me.
So there's an interesting proposal that another ex has given you, Jbird. And Virginia, if you were the bird, would you take this?
Yes.
I don't know if it's indecent. It's a weird proposal.
Okay,
it's
so-
awkward proposal.
So
I don't
you
know.
do think it's weird?
Yes, it's at least awkward. I think very awkward.
Oh, I love it when the bird is awkward. Yes.
And-
I don't
you-
even have to hear it.
You, you say take it.
And maybe you're right. Maybe that X bit that we did is bringing out some weirdness. So this was a girl I dated back when I was like in my early 20s.
Okay.
So it's been a long time. She hit me up on my old King Perta email. That's how long ago we're talking.
Okay.
And she's in town, and she said she wants her and her husband to take me out to dinner to catch up on old times.
What?
Thank you. I thought that was weird. It wasn't like, Jbird, let's go on a double date. It was, we would like to take you out to dinner to catch up on old times. It's been too long. I mean, she doesn't live in this area anymore. She's in town for a couple weeks.
She's bringing her husband, so there's no chance of you getting lucky.
Or is it a weird?
Or-
Or is this some kind of weird thing?
It's a Demi and Ashton kind of thing.
If they show up wearing pineapple shirts.
Wow.
I don't know. So you both do think that's odd?
Yes.
Okay, good. I just wanted to make sure.
Gosh, yeah. I would just, I mean, I think you respectfully just say, I don't think I can.
Yeah, I'm not doing it, definitely. I know it would be good for the show if I did it, just to see what it was about. But what's weird is we didn't end on bad terms, but it wasn't one of those things where we ended on good terms. She broke up with me. She wanted to like just be free and do her own thing. So I haven't talked to her in that long. That's really kind of the last time I've really talked to her.
Was there another man that she wanted to get with?
I just think she didn't want to be in a relationship. I probably was annoying. I mean, all of the
I
above.
probably was annoying.
I see that.
And I was like 21, so 22.
That is kind of odd, though, that just out of nowhere, hey, why not dinner
It is
with-
weird.
Well, does she still have family here?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Maybe it's, oh yeah, that radio guy. I used to date him back in the day. No way, you did? Yeah. When I'm in town for Thanksgiving, I'm going to try to hit him up.
That's like not that impressive. I mean, why would you brag about that?
Okay, so that's a big hardcore no, huh?
Don't sell yourself short.
I'm not going.
Okay. Let me see. Coming up here on the KVJ show, I believe we got a good bit more of those tickets, do we not, Denny's, for Green Day, Fall Out Boy, and Weezer? Okay, so we're going to be blowing out some more of those.
Are you going to go to that thing?
I should. I really should. I think I checked. It's a Wednesday night.
Oh, that's right.
That's a no.
It's a Wednesday, August 5th.
That's a hard
Well,
no.
I mean, let's
I
not
don't
have
know.
this fake conversation where I get excited about, we're going to go to Weezer together.
Well, yeah, I've seen Weezer twice, and I love Weezer. They're fantastic. I saw them at Sunfest, and then I think I saw them at the amphitheater. Can't remember.
I saw them last year, and they were outstanding. I could not believe how good they sounded.
Yeah, they're great. They would be the one I want to see the most. And it looks like the way they had the order, like they're the opening act. And then Fall Out Boy, I'm like, I guess they're okay. And then Green Day. Oddly enough, again, one of those bands I probably should be more excited about than I'm not.
I was thinking the same thing. I should really like Green Day, and for whatever reason, I just can't get that excited about it. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Maybe because he sings like this.
Like this.
But I kind of like that kind of voice.
No, you don't.
Yeah, you're right.
Do you have any idea what Green Day's first name was?
Dookie? No, that's their album.
Yeah. That was the
Green
first
Day's first name.
Yeah, they were not called Green Day originally.
Oh.
They were called something else.
No, I can't remember. What's it start with?
An S. SC. The initials.
Scamp?
No, don't think you get it. Sweet Children.
Sweet Chill. I was close.
What do you like better, Sweet Children or Green Day?
Green Day.
Green Day.
Green Day's a better name.
Yeah.
Okay, what about these? These are the original names of famous bands. Do you like the Red Hot Chili Peppers or the original name of Tony Flo and the Miraculously Majestic Masters of Mayhem?
Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yeah.
I respect the other name.
Okay. Do you like the name Def Leppard or their original name Atomic Mass? What's the better name?
Def Leppard.
I like Atomic Mass better.
Do you really? Than Def Leppard?
I like Def Leppard.
Okay. What do you prefer, Pearl Jam or their original name, Mookie Blaylock?
Mookie Blaylock.
Kind of think so, too.
Yeah, I like that better.
Mookie.
Okay, do you like Black Sabbath or their original name, the Polka Tulk Blues Band?
Oh, Black Sabbath.
Yeah, Black Sabbath.
Do you like the name Kiss or their original name, Wicked Lester?
Neither. It's so weird. Kiss, I'm so into Kiss, but not their music. It's the drama of Kiss I love. Their music, not so much.
Not so much. Okay, what about Creed or their original name, Naked Toddler?
I'm a fan of Naked
Kind
Toddler.
of like Naked Toddler better.
Naked Toddler stands out.
Yeah.
I get too confused with Creed now. Now, are you talking about the movie? You're talking about the guy from The Office?
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see because Scott Stapp, who lives in Boca, is going to be doing a show coming up next Friday night. He's going to be at the Broward Center. And the girl who does merchandising, big fan of the KVJ show, she's like, oh my gosh, you guys should do it. She's like, I've heard you, kind of, and we've, busted on Scott a little bit through the years.
He's been through it.
He's been through it.
Publicly.
But I legitimately would like to, interview him.
Sure.
I think it'd be great.
Those are the best interviews. You don't want to talk to somebody who's kept it together and looked all shiny and pretty. You want a little grit.
So I submitted a request with his tour manager.
Yeah.
And I'm waiting to find out. I haven't heard anything.
Crickets?
Back. It's been about 48 hours and nothing. So do you think I'm going to get a Scott Stapp interview, or has he heard about some of the little cracks we made?
I mean, we have made fun of that Marlins song so much, Kevin. The Marlins will soar. I mean, I think we did 2 breaks on it one time.
Well, maybe stop making fun of it, just at least until a concert.
I talked about genuinely. I like his new music.
But
I
I
would.
don't want to lie. The people know.
I know.
People listen. They know.
But if the tour manager is listening right now and he's on the fence.
But I would ask him. I'd be like, okay, how do you feel about that? I'm like, what's your feelings on it?
We can have a real conversation. You're a fan of them.
Yeah, I am legit.
And you're a fan of the journey. I mean,
Yes.
it is a fascinating
He does
story.
have a great story. He really does. It's pretty interesting. I like to delve into that.
And it's not one of those interviews where it's like, gotcha. You're literally gonna interview him as a nice person.
Yeah, just talk about everything you've been through. So let's talk about your life. I'm a fan, and I want to talk to you.
I'm optimistic.
You think so? You're going yes? Do you think the Scott Stapp interview
Let's
happens,
stop talking
Jbird?
about the Marlins song.
I'm just saying, maybe he knows it sucked. Honestly, it's possible. He might own that.
I know, that's
and
what I
then
wanna
I'd be
find
like,
out.
Scott Stapp, I love you.
Yeah, because there's probably stuff that we've done that I hold on to I think is great. And people are going, no, Kev, that really sucked.
There's so much stuff I do that sucks. I mean, just on today's show alone. You know what I mean? I just stuff
I
that sucks
know.
all the time.
We all do stuff that sucks. So we'll see. Before Friday, do I get the Scott Stapp interview or not?
This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, cause you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
It's kind of unbelievable what Tekashi 69 is saying on the stand. Have you seen any of this crazy testimony?
A little bit of it, yeah,
Oh my
and who
gosh.
he's kind of bringing into the mix.
The inner workings of being a rap artist with gang affiliations are certainly fascinating.
Right.
Whoa. Yeah, coming up in a second, I'll tell you how Cardi B's name got brought into testimony yesterday. Is Cardi B in a gang? Oh my gosh, what the heck is going on now? We'll dig in coming up in a second. Before we get into that, Ariana Grande has a new perfume coming out, Jbird, and I am so excited. It smells like moving on and getting rid of that trashy man. It's called Thank You Next.
Thank you next.
Oh my God.
Uh-huh.
The sweet smell of moving on from that deadbeat.
Okay.
Jbird is disgusted.
I had to load that audio in today. It's like the 3rd time I've heard that.
Do you believe this? Dennis Rodman is talking. You know, he talks a lot these days. He's saying that back in the day, Madonna offered him money to impregnate her. Do you believe it? Here's Dennis. 20 mil? That seems like a lot.
Okay.
Oh, I tried. She asked me that if I got her pregnant, she'll pay me $20 million. I was rolling the dice in Vegas, and she's in New York. She calls, and next thing you know, the pit bull said, hey, Dennis, we got a call from Madonna. He just screams it, right? Get the calls. And she said, Dennis, you know what? I'm ovulating. Okay, great. So I'll be there in 5 hours. I put the dice down. I said, hold the table. If you got money, they do that. She sent a plane for me, G5. I went to the airport, flew here, went over that thing over to her house, did my thing, went back on the plane, got back, held the table, started playing dice again.
Okay.
I don't know if I buy it. Do you buy it?
He's just a fascinating cat.
He is. Oddly enough, I kind of buy it, but $20 million?
20 million? That seems like a lot.
Because you do remember, like, she really was looking to have a baby there for a while, and it was her trainer, Carlos Leon, right?
Yeah.
It's Lourdes' dad, and so it did seem like there was a time in Madonna's life where she's like, please, someone fill me with child.
Well, Madonna's not one to back down from an opinion, so maybe she'll have a response to this.
I would love it if she would have a response to this. That'd be amazing.
They dated, right, for a while?
They did.
She had some interesting entanglements there in the 90s. Yeah, some interesting relationships.
Did.
Yeah. She just announced, too, I think she's doing 6 shows now in Miami in December.
Wow.
Is she
the
doing
Fillmore.
the private ones, like the kind of the smaller?
Well, it's at the Fillmore, which is a more
Much
of a,
smaller.
Yeah, theater venue. But yeah, she's going to be butting up to Christmas. It's like she's doing like back-to-back, then a night off, back-to-back night off. And I think she's got 6 dates now at the Fillmore.
I love the idea of major artists like that doing small clubs and small
Well, let's
venues.
go. It's on Sobe. I love it. Let's go.
I would go if she would sing Crazy for You, the slower, sadder
Yeah.
Madonna. She ain't going to sing that. Those are the kind. I like the deep cuts, dog.
I don't know. If you're in a Fillmore, doesn't it fit better with the Crazy for You? She can't do a big, huge pyrotechnics and
No.
crazy show like American Airlines Arena.
She can still do a lot of this. I just want some sad Madonna. That's all I want.
He wants everything sad.
Crazy for You is such a jam. And I don't even know if it's really that sad. It's the slow.
The tour can be sponsored by Prozac.
Makes you think, dog. I'm a thinker.
He wants sad Madonna, sad Green Day,
I do. I love sad music. I don't
Sad Jbird.
sad Drake.
I don't. I'm very happy in my life. I like sad music. Sad.
And finally here, what is going on? It sounds like Tekashi 69 is taking the stand and he is ratting out everybody, former guys that he used to be in a gang with, talking details about hits that they had on people and shootings that he was involved in and knew about. I guess he was a part of this 9 Trey group, and then he got on the stand and said that Cardi B is a blood, like the Crips and the Bloods.
Oh,
Yeah.
we know.
Like Cardi B is a blood, and he said that he believed that was true, that she was in fact a part of the gang, the Bloods. Now her people have come out and said no, it's not true. So, wow, it's just crazy all the stuff that he's saying.
So Tekashi 69, is he doing this like so he can avoid jail time, all that stuff? Like they put him he's gonna go hide away in Bermuda or something. They're gonna like give him a new identity,
That's what they're saying. They're saying that after he's finished testifying against all these
like an
people,
identity you can't figure out, like Tekashi 70.
I think he has to
Like,
go
are
into.
they gonna change his number so that you have no idea who he is?
They said witness protection program after he testifies. So I don't know.
If me and Kev were in the Bloods, who stays the longest? Who is able to stay in the Bloods the longest without causing any kind of issue and being able to nail the role?
Definitely Kevin.
Definitely Kevin?
Yeah.
You don't think he's too good? Like, oh, this guy's speaking up a little too much. Shank him?
He's calculated. I think Kevin would think it through and figure things out. I think you're too emotional and weepy. You'd start crying.
He'd start playing sad Drake, and they would know something's up.
It's so funny. I do like sad Drake. It's so funny. I like sad rap.
Denny's letting me know there's actually a term for that. It's called testing my gangsta. And that's checking whether or not I'm a real street thug or I'm just a guy doing the clothes and the talk. That's testing my gangsta.
Okay.
Yeah, so they'd be testing your gangsta.
Gotcha. Interesting. I love learning.
Yeah. Jbird 69. Oh, it's your new gang name.
I want to listen to some sad Drake now.
Yeah, if this cat goes into a witness protection program, 6ix9ine's going to be available.
Yeah, right.
You can have it.
That's right.
And that's what's going on in your Dirt of the Day.
What's hot now on the KVJ Show?
Well, if you missed it earlier, we're talking about the $200,000 we got with the 48 hours of KVJ, and hopefully here in the next couple of days going to be start to get some of these supplies over there and in the right hands. Humanitarian stuff we're going to be doing, and we'll have some more information on that, photos, videos, so you can see what happened with your donations going over there to help out the town of West End. And there's so much need still that is there with hurricane season still brewing. I saw there was like 2 storms. Luckily, I don't think either one's going to be coming near us, but it's one thing to remember. We still have till December 1st hurricane season on us.
You're right.
Still got a little bit of time, even though we're past that peak day of September 10th.
But let them all keep doing what it looks like these few are doing.
Yeah.
Coming in and then turning right.
Hoping so.
Keep turning right.
If you still would like to donate, and there's going to be a lot of needs still, KVJ Bahamas 244321, KVJ Bahamas 244321. You can.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
Looking for something to do this weekend? You've got the Miami Marlins doing their last home stand. So if you want to get to Marlins Park, you haven't done that yet this year, this is your last chance to do so.
I know you were wondering when baseball season was going to start to wrap up. It's starting to wrap up, Virginia, the regular season.
Oh, good.
Yes.
I'm so happy.
Marlins are about done. They got the Washington Nationals at home tonight through Sunday. They've got games going on that you can check out. You got FAU Fighting Owls. Hoot hoot. They are going to be home tomorrow against Wagner at FAU Stadium. You've also got the Canes taking on Central Michigan at Hard Rock Stadium. So you got some college ball to check out tomorrow right here in South Florida. They're also doing the Orange Bowl Food and Wine celebration at the Greater Fort Lauderdale Broward County Convention Center tonight. Something to check out. And you also got concert action tonight with The Who, classic rock band at the BB&T Center tonight, and Game of Thrones Live at Coral Sky Amphitheater tomorrow.
What goes on at a Game of Thrones Live? Do they reenact the scenes?
It sounds very dorky.
No, it's a symphony that is playing the soundtrack.
It sounds pretty dorky.
Yeah,
I
if
bet
you
you
like
a lot of costumes.
orchestral music, and I think they have, I saw like the stage thing, it looked like they maybe have scenes and things like that from Game of Thrones set to it that would be playing.
Oh, bust out your dragon costume.
Yeah.
Let's throw down.
I know, I kind of wanted that too.
I want to like it, but I think the witch is right. I think it's dorky.
Yeah. Disney on Ice is going to be going down for the kids. It is at American Airlines Arena this weekend, all the way through Sunday. Got some other fun outdoor stuff like the Riverwalk Fall Festival at Esplanade Park in Fort Lauderdale. They're doing the Latin Music Fest at Miramar Regional Park, and some fun stuff going on at the O Resort Palm Beach this weekend. They got like a 5-course craft beer dinner going on tonight, and then tomorrow's the Craft Burger and Beer Day.
Ooh.
Yes.
How much is a ticket to said Craft Burger and Beer Bash?
That is a great question. I'm trying to remember. I was there last year, and I think it was like a $40 ticket or something like that.
That's
45
cheap.
bucks. Yeah.
You want to do this thing?
Yeah.
I kind of do.
The burgers are amazing. The beer pairings are fantastic. They know their stuff.
You pay for
it's good.
You pay for the ride down? I pay the ride back up?
I like that deal.
Dinner on you?
Panda, you're the Uber.
Oh, yeah, let's get Panda. Oh, that'd be real fun for him. He's sober, and the witch and the bird are all crunked.
Yeah. Gulfstream Brewing is doing their first anniversary in Fort Lauderdale tomorrow. A great place, dog friendly too. Love that brewery, one of the better ones we have in South Florida. And they also contributed to the KVJ 48, so thank you to them for that.
Yay, we love you.
Also, Blocktoberfest is going on at Concrete Beach Brewery in Miami there in Wynwood Saturday and Sunday. So it should be a fun event. It's just some of the stuff going on this weekend here in South Florida. Coming up in just a couple minutes, do you have a story of something dumb you did? Could have been when you were a little kid, or it could have been when you were a grown-up adult drunk. It's a fun little game that we love to play here. You call and tell us the story, little kid or drunk adult. We got to try to guess what you were. If you can stump a majority of the show with your story, then we will hook you up with those tickets to go check out Green Day, Fall Out Boy, and Weezer at Hard Rock Stadium on August 5th. So if you got a story, just keep it to about 30 seconds. Something dumb you did, like I fell downstairs, pulled down my pants, and peed on the wall. And be like, okay, did you do that when you were a little kid, or were you a drunk adult?
Definitely an adult right there.
Yeah, it sounds like it, yeah. 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763. Get your Hopefully you guys have something exciting. It's going to be going on this weekend. Looking forward to it. It's a kickoff of baseball season for the kids. So my son's going to be doing that. Got some good college football stuff going to be going on.
Is the league that your son's in, is it kind of intense? Did the coaches get mad? Like, oh my gosh, no.
No, not so much. We're kind of chilling out with it. We just do the rec ball. That's all it is. I think you get psycho when you do travel.
You do get psycho when you do travel.
Travel anything.
Yeah, I'm talking to you, Wellington, Jupiter, and Palm Beach Gardens. Psycho.
Yeah, I think but it goes for everybody. Anything on that. All right, little kid or drunk adult. Want to hear your story? If you can stop the show, we'll hook you up with tickets to Green Day, Fall Out Boy, and Weezer when they come to the Hard Rock Stadium. Starting off here with Brian in Boynton Beach. What up, Brian?
Hey, how you guys doing today?
Good. How you doing?
Good, man.
Okay, let's hear your story, and then we'll try to guess when you did this. Were you a little kid or a drunk adult? What happened?
Okay, so me and my cousin Jason are hanging out and stuff and everything, and we're just like chilling.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, this black cat starts coming up towards us, and we're like, "Hey, man, like that's bad luck." Yeah, what should we do? Like, we need to change the cat's luck. So then we grabbed the cat, and then we took and painted it yellow, so it wouldn't have any more bad luck.
Interesting. Okay.
You got to be a kid for that. That's such a crime as an adult.
It seems like kid rationale.
Definitely.
Like they'd heard that and they got a hold of some pain. I'm saying little kid. Do you agree, Jbird?
Definitely little kid.
Virginia?
I hope it's a little kid.
I really hope it's a little kid, too.
I feel bad for the poor cat if it's a drunk adult.
Okay. Brian, little kid or drunk adult?
Yeah. I was a little kid.
There you go.
Probably that was. That's
Great
good.
story, though.
Yeah. And that's fine. We'll hook you up. We got a little consolation prize for you as well. The Trans-Siberian Orchestra, BB&T Center.
How mad was your mom or the owner of said cat?
Yeah, it might have been his cat.
Yeah, I assume it's probably like a little paint thinner bath and then washing that cat off.
That cat had to be pissed.
Yeah, I'm sure the cat didn't like it. We have got Steve here from Royal Palm. Hello, Steve.
Hey, how you guys doing?
Good. Okay, little kid or drunk adult? Let's hear your story.
Well, I was living in New York, and most apartments in New York only have one bathroom. I had to pee. Bathroom was occupied. Banging on the door, I was told, well, still pee out the window. So I went and peed out the window. And there was a little old lady sitting downstairs.
Oh, jeez.
Started peeing on her, so she pulls out an umbrella. She thought it was raining.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay. Little kid or drunk adult. There actually was a guy that used to work for ESPN that was a drunk adult, and it was like second story of this bar. I think it was in Kansas City because I think I remember the bar. And he peed out the window and peed on somebody, and I think it lost his ESPN gig. So back in like the 90s, went down. Yeah. So this totally sounds like a drunk adult type thing. That's going to be my guess. What do you think, Jbird?
This is definitely an adult.
Yeah, I think it's a drunk adult, too.
Okay, unanimous choices for drunk adult. What were you, Steve?
I was 3.
Whoa!
Wow.
I was very literal as a kid.
Very little. So if you told him, he would do exactly
Very
what
literal.
you said.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, my gosh.
Okay. All right. well,
Thank goodness you didn't fall out the window as a little kid. That's scary.
She thought it was raining.
That
At least
happened.
she had an umbrella.
That was in American Pie too, where they're peeing off the balcony and Stifler's making out with some chick, and they think it's rain or something.
Oh, okay.
I think something's going on.
Well, you got tickets for Green Day, Fall Out Boy, and Weezer. Okay, Steve?
All right, thanks.
Very nice. Congratulations on
Yeah, good score.
that. We got Lorena on here with her story, little kid or drunk adult. Hello, Lorena.
Hi.
Okay, let's hear your story.
Well, I was actually part of a wedding, and we were on the dance floor at this point, and I was just dancing, and I just slipped in front of everybody, busted my butt.
Okay. Dancing at a wedding, busted your butt.
Well, that happens at weddings. Don't feel bad.
Little kid, it's not going to be an issue at all. If you're a drunk adult, people are going to be like, oh, look how hammered Lorena is. more embarrassing, and maybe like skirt goes up and.
At least you didn't split your pants like I did at a wedding. I mean, I split my pants to where my butt was showing.
Yeah.
I was a little overweight. It was a very sad moment.
That does sound sad.
Oh, it was so sad. And
Yeah.
I was eating all this bread and butter. And I wouldn't stop. I couldn't stop.
Bread and butter.
I ate so much bread
You
and butter.
wouldn't stop till you broke through your pants.
I mean, I blew out the ass of my pants.
Your ass was not going to be satisfied till it broke loose.
Trying to be all goofy, dancing. Oh, look at me, look at me. Oh, look at Fat Boy who rips out his pants.
Fat Boy.
Where's the bread and butter?
I'm going to say drunk adult on this one. What do you think?
I'm going to say drunk adult too, and that's the girl that I go over and help pick up, and we go get shots together.
Oh, you're going to keep her going?
Oh, definitely.
Yes.
She is my kind of girl.
Drunk
Okay.
adult, definitely
Drunk
adult.
adult. Lorena, majority vote, drunk adult. Were you a little kid or a drunk adult?
I was a little kid.
Okay.
She got us.
Got us. It sounds like something a drunk adult would do. All right. Well, you got those tickets. Congratulations. You're going to Green Day, Fall Out Boy, and
Oh, my
Weezer.
God.
Yay!
That's awesome.
Great show. Very nice. August 5th. Tickets on sale right now. Ticketmaster.com. Want to let you know, coming up on Monday, very excited about the KVJ 5K triple play. $5,000 every single day. 97.9 WRMF is playing the best variety of the 2000s, 10s, and today. And for 4 straight weeks, you're going to hear a song from the 2000s, the 10s, and today. 3 songs. When you hear them play in the right order and you call up, number 9 gets $5,000. Boom!
I love it.
$5,000, just like that.
Sweet prize.
Every single day for 4 weeks. You just got to be here to the KVJ show Monday morning at 7:10. You need that info to win.
Ow! There's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news. So many people on meth.
Ow! Well, today is the day that the Storm Area 51 is supposed to be going on, but, you know, the guy who'd originally come up with that spoofy Facebook post, they got like 2 million people saying, I'm going. It said, no, don't do it. Canceled. Not happening. It was supposed to go down at 3 a.m. this morning, and so far I've not heard anything. I've been taking a look to see, okay, did anybody get picked off? But
Are they mowing down people?
yeah, I have not heard of anything, so I think that that quietly dissipated. Tomorrow is Storm Loch Ness for whatever reason.
Really?
People are probably trying to do their own little. They're glomming onto this.
I mean,
one.
what are they doing? People are just going to run into the lake and okay, I don't know.
It's not that good, but
Yeah.
it's getting covered. So, joke's on us. We're talking about it.
Yeah,
We're part of the machine, baby.
Just so you know, it's supposed to go on today, but I think it's a non-story as it has been pretty much from day one. Nothing's going on. Well, there's a pretty gross thing that happened on a flight, American Airlines flight to Miami. Happened on Wednesday. Andy Slater, who does sports for us on our Fox Sports station down the hall, was on this plane, and he tweeted out a photo of what happened when her foot blister exploded and shot blood all over the place, including all over a book that he was holding.
This thing must have been so powerful. It is disgusting.
So the audio we have here is the aftermath of them kicking her off the plane because they had to get her off the plane.
That's so gnarly.
Due to U.S. policies, we need the 3 of you to speak to the paramedics because of the blood. Okay?
sure.
I'm very sorry to put you into this. I understand. There's a manager right there, and there's the paramedics, and they want to speak to the 3 of you. Okay? And I'm going to file a report of everything that happened. They're right over there. Hey, sorry, no problem. Hey, good one.
Oh my gosh, that is so gnarly. Yeah, it hit, I think, Andy and the other guy that was sitting in the
It hit multiple
row.
people.
Yeah.
It took me a good 40 minutes to forget this story this morning. It really stayed with me. It's awful.
Okay, so which plane would you rather not be on? The one with the woman whose blood blister is splattering all over the place, or this Delta Airlines flight, same day on Wednesday, again, South Florida bound planes, that plunged about 30,000 feet in less than 8 minutes. It had taken off from Atlanta. It was on its way to Fort Lauderdale. and the spokesperson said it went into a rapid controlled descent. Now, nobody was injured, but the oxygen mask deployed, fell into everybody's lap. People start panicking. The flight attendants try to calm everybody down. The pilot announced the plane would have to descend to a lower altitude because of cabin pressure. You can imagine it's a horrifying moment. Everything turned out fine. Everybody complimented the pilot and the flight crew, but still, what's worse, going through that or having a blood blister explode on you?
Give me blood blister all day long, baby. And that blood blister's awful. But that's one of my greatest fears is to have a plane ride where it is nothing but turbulence. You don't know if you're going to make it or not.
Yeah,
and I'm not going to do well during that situation.
Oh, we know.
Oh, you ain't going to be that good either.
I'm going to be very peaceful.
You'll get you'll get on your broom and fly out the plane.
See you later, suckers.
Enjoy your death.
There's a couple cases of bad parenting here. I know you might find this surprising, but one of the bad parents apparently is a 23-year-old stripper in Lauderhill. She couldn't find a babysitter for her 3-year-old daughter. She's like, what am I going to do? I got to dance. I got to get to the pole and make some money. So she brought her daughter along and left her in the backseat of the car, cracked a window, left some toys in the back. She thought, oh, she'll just fall asleep and everything's going to be fine.
Uh-oh.
But her 3-year-old daughter wakes up after about 3 hours and gets out of the car. It's about 2 a.m. and somebody notices a toddler stammering around a strip club parking lot.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so they called 911. The police show up, and the stripper mom was arrested for felony child neglect.
Oh, boy, that's a mess.
That's a tough one, yeah. Then you've also got this woman in Colorado who picked up an injured bobcat. Said, oh, poor little thing. I'm just going to put this injured bobcat in the back of my car right next to my 3-year-old son.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
What a dummy.
There was another story like this where someone thought they had this like German Shepherd and they tested this thing out. It was like 98% wolf. and I saw a picture of this thing.
Yes.
How anyone thought this was a dog and not a wolf.
Here, boy.
They're insane. This thing was the size of, it was a monster.
Yes.
Is the kid okay?
The kid is okay, yes. Thankfully, the bobcat did not attack the 3-year-old, and they were able to get it to the kid to safety. The bobcat unfortunately had to be euthanized because it was so banged up.
Oh.
Yes, but if you do find an injured bobcat, don't put him in the car with your kid. It's kind of like
you shouldn't have to say that to people.
I know.
But
I know.
you do.
Yeah, unfortunately you do, Virginia. Well, there's an ex-con in France who was recently caught for a string of burglaries, and he admitted that he wanted to be caught. Why? Apparently he wanted to save on cable. There's a TV channel called Canal Plus that you get for free in prison, but if he's outside, he has to pay $11 a month. So he wanted to go back into prison to get free cable.
Seems like that's really a great rationale.
Why not?
Good job. Killing it.
There's a church in Akron, Ohio that's going viral for its sign after somebody stole its air conditioning unit. They put up on the little marquee that they have, whoever stole our AC unit, keep it. It's hot where you're going anyway.
Oh. Hell jokes.
Yes, it is. They always kill at church. There's a guy in Colorado that got a terrible hangover at his bachelor party in April, so he goes to the ER, one of those fancy ERs, and, those pop-up kind of places.
Where you get the IVs?
I don't even know. He went in there, yeah, probably. His bill, $12,460.
What?
Yeah. He was able to negotiate the bill down to $2,593, but he says, I still can't afford that.
How are you able to negotiate from $12,000 to $2,000? That just shows you they were ripping them off anyway.
Yeah. I think some of those things are negotiable. I don't know how many people actually do try to
all
talk
the
down
time.
the cost.
But that's messed
all
up, though.
the time. You can talk down your medical bill.
You don't think that's messed up? That's
messed
really
up.
messed up, if you ask me.
It makes you feel like, okay, how much are you guys overcharging?
Well, if you're going from 12,000 down to two, that shows you all the fluff that they're trying to get from you.
Kind of looks odd, doesn't it?
It looks real odd. I'm fired up, Kev.
Get him, Bird.
And this sounds kind of fun. It is a new wearable chair.
I saw this.
It straps to your legs and butt and automatically folds out when you go to sit. How convenient is that?
Really?
I don't hate it.
You can apparently pre-order one of these at lexbyastride.com, LEX by ASTRIDE. KVJShow.com. I will warn you, though, they are $400.
Oh, my gosh.
And they'll be shipping in December. But if you're looking for some early holiday gifts, you can go for the Lex chair. So if you just are so lazy and you always just like to sit and you don't know when, this apparently is going to be good for you. So there you go. All right. And that is what you got going on in your whacked out news. Talking about something medical on the KVJ Show Facebook page, we'd posted up. Did you ever swallow something accidentally?
Oh, yeah.
What was it and what happened? You can jump on our Facebook page or text in what you swallowed to 877-979-WRMF right now. 877-979-9763 at the KVJ Show.
This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
I don't know what it is. Kids especially are always swallowing weird stuff. Guess you can do it as an adult, too. Ever mess around with, like, a pen cap in your mouth and you're like...
Oh, my gosh.
It's the worst feeling, yeah, when you're like going, oh, my gosh, I can't believe I just swallowed that. Oh, what am I going to do now? And you start freaking out.
I was getting down really aggressively on chicken wings one time, and I swallowed part of a chicken bone.
Oh, my gosh.
I started freaking
Terrifying, right?
Terrifying, because you're like...
Yeah.
Am I ripping open my intestines, my esophagus, my Aretha Franklin? Like, what is tearing open?
You don't know.
I swallowed a Yoda stick before because Yoda had a little stick. He would
Little cane.
a cane, and I, as a kid, had it in my mouth and swallowed it.
Yeah,
yeah, and don't ever remember passing it either. So
it could still be up there.
I don't know what's going on with that thing.
Wow, how about that, huh?
Let's look up there with the scope.
If you're offering,
he keeps his toys in his tummy. Yeah, so we're asking on the KVJ Show Facebook page what you accidentally swallowed. Somebody put on here, said, as a nurse, there are many things we see. Some of the things I have seen are a metal fork and a refillable razor head.
Oh, my God. A whole metal fork?
How do you swallow a fork? Like, I mean, how aggressively are you eating if you actually swallow your fork?
There's that one dude, I forget what country he's from. He has a world record. He ate an entire plane. He dismantled the plane and then ate the parts. It's a world record. It's a legit thing. Some people are able to eat that kind of stuff.
I don't get
Did it fly right out of him?
I don't know. I thought it crashed and burned.
Uh-huh. Somebody texted in and said, yeah, my dad swallowed his entire dental bridge with metal and all.
Oh, my gosh.
Maybe if you're sleeping, it comes loose.
Yeah, you can swallow stuff like that, and you can pass it, and you're okay. It's
Yeah.
just when it chokes you out is when you got to be careful. I knew a kid that almost choked and died on a Matchbox tire. He was chewing on that and it got stuck there.
Well, kids always do that, too. They'll put things in their nose a lot of times, and Matchbox tires are a very popular thing. Doctors always having to deal with trying to get that stuff loose. Yeah, it's just crazy. It's so alarming, too, if you ever, like, swallow something in your sleep. You're just like, what was that?
I'm so afraid of swallowing a roach or a spider.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't there a stat? The average person swallows 6 spiders in their lifetime.
That's not true.
Yeah, I think it's a bogus. I think somebody...
That is not true.
I'd rather swallow spiders than a roach. I could not imagine.
Cockroach?
No
That's pretty gnarly, yeah. Somebody else texted in and said, I was pretending to be a vacuum and accidentally swallowed a marble when I was 11. They were playing vacuum cleaner and yep, sucked it right down.
I think a marble would be the best thing to swallow.
You think 'cause it's smooth and
yeah,
they
smooth.
just pop right out, no jagged edges.
When I ate that chicken bone and I was freaking out, I did a bunch of research on it, and I guess if you swallow something like that and you're able to get it down like your throat and into like your stomach area, I guess your stomach like realizes that it's a foreign, sharp object.
Yeah.
So your stomach creates this like wrapping for it.
Right, it does, yeah.
Like it's like its own like cellophane.
To try to get it out.
And then it makes it easier to pass.
Like a cocoon.
Yeah.
Of goo, yes.
Isn't that crazy?
It is amazing what your body does.
Your body is trippy.
It's kind of fascinating. Somebody texted in and said a lot of pen caps have holes in the tops for that reason. If kids swallow it, you can still get air through the pen cap and it doesn't shut off their trachea.
Wow.
Huh.
I didn't realize that was a design.
I didn't either.
Tamara said, my little sister swallowed a little gold ring with a little diamond. A day or two later, it was back on her hand and forever dubbed the poop ring.
Definitely, if it's got a real diamond in it, I'm wearing it.
I'm
gonna clean it and I'm gonna wear it again.
ring. Uh-huh.
But if it's fake, I'm gonna throw it away.
Somebody else texted and said, as a kid, my brother ate a blue button, and when the button returned, it was purple.
So kind of like blue and brown make purple.
I guess it probably just, whatever is going on in the acid wore off some colors.
Well, I think blue and brown does make purple. Is that
it?
what? Blue and brown? Blue and purple? Blue and red. Hold on.
Yeah.
Blue and brown make purple.
Okay.
He's not going to be in the show for a little while.
Okay, we'll let him do his little Google search. And somebody else said, my roommate used to eat pennies as a kid. He never told his parents, even to this day, and he's now almost 25. And it doesn't say if he passed him or not. I guess he did.
Isn't there a thing where pregnant women, they start to eat and swallow rocks?
Yes, that's a real thing. They crave like gravel.
Yeah, it's called pica, right?
They've
Something
got
like
some
that? Pica?
mineral deficiency.
And I don't think you have to be pregnant. I think some people you can be a dude and still have that condition.
Yeah, you can just be weird.
I think you can get pica.
I've seen you do it in the Keys.
I didn't swallow.
Yeah, you just chewed on it.
You had a
Makes
camera
a lot more
rolling.
sense.
I had to do something.
It was performing.
Yeah.
He's a showman.
Art.
That's right. Did you get your Google search done?
Yeah, I did. Blue and brown do make purple when it comes to wet canvases. So
okay, all right. Yeah, and this whole topic kind of stemmed off the viral story, if you remember, from Facebook, where the woman dreamed that somebody was trying to steal her engagement ring, the bad people, and so she had to swallow it. She woke up and she'd actually swallowed it. Had to get scoped out and taken out of her. Yeah.
That's crazy. I mean, you can't wait and see if you're going to pass it.
Well, I think it depends on.
Yeah.
They're afraid of certain things going on in there. You don't want something to stay in there that long.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Want to see what was happening. So there you go. All right. Anything else, you can hit us up 877-979-WRMF. Something that is good to swallow: Halloween candy. I see that people are already getting their decorations up, even though we are about 5-6 weeks away from Halloween. People are ready to go, man. Halloween spirits are already starting to, probably people be putting them up this weekend.
Halloween is the most fun to decorate for, hands down.
It's not too early to start decorating. You could start decorating right now, and you are in the bylaws of Halloween.
Oh, you're on the bylaws?
Yes.
They have bylaws somewhere?
They do.
Okay, didn't know that. What is without a doubt the number one Halloween candy? Do you know?
Reese's Peanut Butter Cup.
You're going to say Reese's Peanut Butter Cup? What do you think, Virginia? Do you agree?
I don't agree, and
Okay.
I say it's not one that I love, but I think everybody loves a Snicker.
Love it.
Snicker is number one.
If
okay,
it's candy
you saying?
corn, then there's
Yeah.
going to be a fight up in here.
Okay, all right. Are either one of you correct? I'll let you know next. Probably good information to have if you're going to be going out and thinking about getting some Halloween candy this early. It's kind of nice, I think some people will put the candy out as part of their decorations, and then they just eat candy all of October. Well, it's decorations.
Guilty, Your Honor. It's hard.
Yes. So if you're going to be doing this and you want to get the stuff that the kids actually like, what are you going to get? Number one, it's a candy far and away. When they did the survey with the kids and what they all like for Halloween, not even close. You, Virginia, said Snickers. Jbird said Reese's Peanut Butter Cups.
One of us is right.
Yes, you are. Who knows candy better than Jbird? Reese's
Peanut butter
Cups.
cup. Wow.
I know. We had some stories about peanut allergies and all that kind of stuff. I thought maybe, is that going to affect the popularity of Reese's Peanut Butter Cups? But
They
apparently
do.
not.
They do great things because they make other kind of. They'll make like the Reese's peanut butter egg or the Reese's peanut butter eyeball. They get creative.
Oh yeah, they do some good stuff. They say a big margin. It's number one. Number two, Snickers, Virginia.
Okay. I don't like Snickers. I much prefer the peanut butter cup.
How do you not like Snickers, man? Snickers pie.
I do not like Snickers.
Why?
I'm
What's
not
wrong with
that
you?
nougat. I'm sorry. I'm not a fan.
She's very stuck up when it comes to her snack. She's so Tequesta. Mama's gotta have Godiva. It's so annoying, and everyone
Yeah.
loves Snickers. Get out of here with it.
I've never said Mama's gotta have Godiva.
It does sound like something she
does
would
it?
say. It does sound like something you would say.
Stuck up with her chocolate.
Yeah. Twix is number three.
They do great things. Man, I love me a peanut butter Twix.
Kit Kat, number four.
I have no hate for Kit Kat. Love them.
M&M's.
I have grown to really.
They are underrated. I got on an M&M's kick when I was depressed because we were in Miami, and I probably ate 20 bags of M&M's that year.
With peanut?
I mean, not the small one, the big one. You know what? I do like the peanut. I don't want to, sell that short. But the thing I love, there was something about just having that much chocolate without the peanut is a different. You have to eat it differently, and you can't chuck your mouth full. I really like filling my mouth with as many M&Ms as I can get in there.
Amount.
Yes, there was something fun about that. You can't do it without the peanut.
The M&Ms you're talking about without the peanuts, if you do eat a big pile of them in your mouth, it almost gives you like you're on like candy drugs.
It's fun.
Yes.
There's something about it. It's just like you're spiraling out of control. I needed that feeling. It really was my drug because, I'm afraid of cocaine and things like that. So, so for me, I was like, I'm just going to take away my pain. And it was just the M&Ms.
It does. It's a physical thing.
Yeah.
The same thing happens with Coca-Cola sometimes where it's just so... It just bursts in your mouth, and your eyes kind of roll back. It's a taste bud.
That's why, it was odd. As a kid, it was the peanut M&Ms, but to me, got to be careful with those. Talk about what you swallowed. I get easily one at a time with those.
You are making me want to have the biggest snack party of all time.
The top 5 I love: Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, Snickers, Twix, Kit Kat, M&Ms, all good. I start falling off on the back 5 in the top 10. Nerds.
Get out of my house.
Butterfinger.
Love it.
I agree. Sour Patch Kids.
Get out of my house.
Skittles.
Get out of my house.
And then plain Hershey's bars. I'd be like, it's kind of like you're like, oh, thanks.
Thanks, Grandma.
Yeah, it's nice. Are we making s'mores? If we're making s'mores, give me a regular Hershey's bar. If we're not, get out.
Thank you. Yeah, Nerds is for when you have been starving for a couple days and there's nothing. You've been taken hostage, basically.
I'm not a fan of that kind of candy.
I'm not either.
I like the chocolatey stuff.
Fat Kevin, I love when we have heart-to-hearts like this.
Yes. Nice, isn't it?
Clogged hearts to hearts.
But see how happy he is when he's talking candy. He's a light
I
now.
know.
I used to love Halloween. It was great. It was fantastic stuff.
Nice to see you smile.
It is.
It's nice to smile, Virginia. Coming up here in a couple minutes, they had a list of the top 10 places to go bar hopping, which is one of my favorite things. Let you know what cities they had here in the country. What would you say in South Florida if you had to say areas to do it?
Ooh.
And this is kind of like my jam now. 72% of beer drinkers say that they've traveled somewhere specifically to try the beer. A lot of it was other countries, but there's a lot of cool beer towns in America now.
It's so fun, the whole craft brewery going in experience, seeing what they got going on.
Yes.
Checking out the vibe, the selection, doing a flight or 2 or 3.
So if you want to be this person and take a little beer vacay for a weekend, I'll tell you where to go coming up next.
Did you miss an episode of the KVJ Show? No worries. Find our podcast on iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, or kvjshow.com.
Would you ever take a vacation to drink?
Wait,
apparently, a lot of people would.
Just to go on vacation just to drink?
Yeah.
Isn't that what vacation is?
I don't know. I think people go for other reasons, too.
True, I guess. Family, again.
Well, what other reason is there to go somewhere?
I thought this is like...
Why would I ever travel anywhere?
If I'm going to visit family, you can best bet I'm going to be drinking.
I just meant the mentality of, hey, I'm letting my hair down, caution to the wind. Let's drink at 7A.
Yeah. No, you're right. Yeah, when you get on a plane, you can actually get a cocktail at like 7 in the morning. They're like, they're going on vacation.
Nothing goes better with eggs than beer. Can I get an amen?
Well, amen. There's people who really believe that. We shouldn't be judged so harshly.
Yeah, well, they say 72% of beer drinkers say that they've traveled somewhere specifically just to try the beer. And to make it handy, Thrillist has put together a top 10 list of cities that you need to go to if you're going to be doing some bar hopping. Good places to go. Asheville, North Carolina, a place that I went to. It is fantastic. If you do love craft beer, you've got to go to Asheville, North Carolina. I think they have 110 breweries in that town.
Whoa.
And here's my little recommendation to you. They have a hotel called the A-Loft. And it's really cool. And it's right just in kind of the heart of where there's like, I think 35 breweries within walking distance of that A-Loft. And they've also got a whole like second floor, kind of a communal area with a craft beer bar there, pool tables. Somebody's like playing guitar. It's like really cool. It's like a nice hangout area.
It's the vibe.
It is. It's a great vibe. So Asheville, North Carolina, if I had to put together my list of where I've been, that would be right at the top. Portland, Oregon, a place that we've been. They say is a great place to go for bar hopping.
That is a fun town to just walk around, too. It's a great town.
They're known for their craft beer as well. They say also New Orleans, no surprise there. That's a great bar hop in town. One of the greatest.
Oh yeah,
French Quarter. I don't know if you can beat it.
The French Quarter, and then going over to Frenchman Street, which is literally a stroll.
Yeah.
So perfect.
They say Chicago is a great place to go do some bar hopping. I've been through Chicago and done that. They do have a couple good breweries. Goose Island is up there. It's a cool place to check out.
I'm afraid to bring this up because it's slightly off topic, but it has nothing to do with Chicago. Should I go for it? Never mind. As you want.
No, Tourette's, tell us. Now that you've already, jumped in the pool and splashed everybody.
I'm just getting a lot of people from Chicago telling me and emailing me how Chicago pizza is so overrated. And these are people that live in Chicago. Don't buy into the hype about the whole Chicago. Because I was about to
deep dish.
I was about to order a bunch of from Chicago. And like, don't save your money.
Yeah.
Get the New York ones.
Yeah,
No,
that's my preference.
I love Chicago pizza.
Okay,
it is not overrated.
Okay.
You like dough.
I do.
So you need Chicago. New York is more thin. Chicago's more thick.
I didn't want to try to hijack this conversation. I apologize.
Well, let's talk pizza. At this
Can
point,
you tell Jbird's hungry?
Yeah.
He's been asking everybody behind the scenes, hey, you want to get breakfast? Hey, you want to get breakfast?
I don't really talk. Well, I guess I do talk like that.
Let me see. Other places they say to go do your bar hopping. Austin, Texas. I've heard really good stuff about that. Now, Thrillist did not put Nashville in their top 10, but that's one of those cities. I keep talking to people. I get excited the more I talk to people about Nashville.
Nashville and Austin remind me of each other a lot.
Yeah, and people have kind of said that it's almost like they're past the tipping point of quaint. They've almost gone to almost like Vegas, too crowded, too overexposed. So I am kind of hearing that a little bit, but I still want to go check it out.
Interesting.
Yeah, I do a little bar hopping there. They say also Atlanta is one of the top 10 cities in America for bar hopping. In fact, if you're trying to figure out where, it's tough to drive. Downtown Decatur is where they say. A lot of bars and pubs in that area. In Atlanta, it always kind of changes. Like, sometimes this area is hot. Sometimes it's Midtown that's hot,
Is Decatur by Marietta?
It might be. Marietta, I think, is north. Is it northeast?
Don't want to brag, but I've been through on the back roads of Georgia, Vicious V. I know about Georgia a little bit.
You do, huh?
I did.
I don't know where anything is, but
I stayed in Marietta one time for 2 weeks and loved it. It was like a city within a country.
Yeah, some quaint places up there.
2 weeks. What were you doing there for 2 weeks?
Baseball, instructing kids to be mediocre at best.
Okay. Money well spent.
Oh, yeah.
They say New York City, great for bar hopping.
Yeah, that's true.
Where would you recommend if you were telling somebody to go bar hopping in New York City, Virginia?
Oh my gosh. I mean, I haven't been to New York in a while. It changes a lot, but I'm a big village girl. I love
I agree.
being down in the village. East if you're a little more edgy. West if you're a little more trendy.
Mm-hmm. I'm so jealous of y'all because you guys got your New York City story. You guys got your New York story.
We do?
Yeah. I mean,
Kevin got mugged. It's awesome.
I didn't get mugged.
He
I
got pickpocketed.
Yeah.
Well, still awesome.
Mugging sounds like there's violence going into it.
Mugging makes Kevin sound harder.
Yeah.
No.
It was soft. I stood there. I didn't even feel it. Hey, my money's gone.
What the
Where
hell?
did it go?
Oh my gosh.
Well, shucks. Well, I'm out of money in the big city. I'm sure someone will loan me some.
You have that story
It's
now.
New York.
I love it.
New York will eat you alive.
It did. Day one, yeah. Pittsburgh, great for bar hopping, and a couple places you may not expect, according to Thrillist. They say Memphis and San Juan, Puerto Rico.
Oh.
Got to get there. Check that out. Yeah.
I love it.
So if you're doing bar hopping in South Florida, what is the best place to go? What would you say is number one? If I had to kind of like lay out my areas bar hopping, I think Atlantic Avenue is number one in Delray.
Double A. I was going to say that.
Yeah.
It's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
They're always making it fresh. Every time I go down there, there's like a new place, and it's like hip and happening, and they're expanding even off the main drag now. There's stuff like back in like that little pineapple area.
What are your thoughts about Clematis? Clematis.
It's okay.
They're fixing it up. There's a
Yeah.
lot of construction going on right now. It's going to be great again.
It's probably top 5.
I'd like to see Jupiter get a nice little bar district. Do they? They don't have anything kind of like that, do they? And I love the Jupiter area.
Down, probably your
You
best
can do like
bet.
Guanabanas.
Oh yeah, that's true.
You can do like Harborside.
South Africa's got a little bit in Harborside.
And then you
that's
can do DeQuesta Brewing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, what am I talking about? They have plenty.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a nice little triangle of fun there.
I think I put Atlantic Avenue number 1. I put Las Olas and Fort Lauderdale 2. Himmershey maybe right around in there. And then Wynwood is good. Number 3.
But that's Sobe.
What?
Sobe?
What is?
What about Sobe? Would that work? Is it...
No, I don't think. I don't. I'm completely off on this, but yeah, I don't think I would rather do like Brickell. I think than South Beach. I'm not a big fan of it, and it's expensive.
It's more
man.
clubby.
Isn't South
Yeah.
Beach? Isn't that a young person's game?
Totally.
And
I
it's
think.
a tourist game. I think.
Yeah.
If you want to spend $25 on a cocktail too.
Or 50 on a grilled cheese. Don't get me started.
Yeah, it's more of a cocktail street than a bar street. All right, any thoughts you want to jump in on it? 877-979-WRMF. What would be your top 3 South Florida places to go bar hopping? Forgot about Duval Street on Key West. That's a good call. Duval, better than Atlantic Avenue? Possibly. It's right there.
Man,
it's got to be in the top 5.
I got a real hunger for the Keys right now. I'm
I
searching
know,
for
I wanna go
adventure.
forever. I just can never work it out. Oh, I got to get it together.
Let's just throw caution to the wind and get weird
take
with
off
it.
and
Oh
just
my
go.
gosh, I would without a doubt drop everything this weekend and just I would cancel.
I agree.
Do that party that I gotta go do. I wouldn't even do that. We'd go down on the Keys.
Let's go to the Keys.
going
That'd be great. We'll go the entire weekend, and when we come back, we'll get all my stuff out of the front yard. We'll figure out what we do with that.
We ain't going to the Keys, and we ain't going to Weezer. Damn it.
You know what? If I want to ruin my life, though, I know it might happen. I might be like, you know what? Forget
One
it.
day, maybe you'll just say.
I might just be like, you know what am I doing here? I totally want to destroy my life. Let's go.
I have an extra room.
Yes. I mean,
I do
yeah.
walk around naked.
You never know. Okay.
And I'm not changing that.
That's hot.
Somebody also wanted to point out, too, that there is a 90s bar crawl in Fort Lauderdale this weekend. Everybody dresses up, and they've got great specials at the bars.
Fort
And nothing but great
Woohoo!
90s music. I don't know exactly where. I don't know if that's Himmershey or what. But, yeah, cool stuff. Look at now. Yeah, they do have a lot of good places to go. Somebody said, I'm going to the Keys for my bachelorette party. What are things to do and places to go? I just, for me, Duval Street is really it. There are a couple places off the beaten path, like the Green Paradise, like used to go. And we'd go to, I think it was Schooner's Wharf. I used to like that, but I think it got destroyed in the hurricane a couple years ago. I haven't been down there to check it out, but I think I saw footage and I was like, ooh, did not fare well.
Bachelorette party down the Keys. It's about to go down.
Hog's Breast, my favorite place. That's where I like hanging out. It's a cool, chill. It's a little bit off the beaten path. It's right by the Ripley's. And then you got, Rick's is there, and they got a couple places there. Kevin's, Irish Kevin's is good. I like that whole area.
You like it because it's got your name on it.
Of course I do. Well, that's where they do the insult music. You go in there and you got the guy and he comes in. And
That's amazing.
Look at the fat guy that just entered my bar. And you're like, oh my gosh.
Really?
Oh, yeah, it's
Oh my
terrible.
gosh, I gotta go to this place. This sounds
Yeah,
awesome.
the guy's on the stage and the guitar. Are you talking to me?
So he just insults everybody
Yes.
like that. The clown
Yeah,
at the
you're like walking
fair.
in, you're like, what did I do? I just want a
That's
beer.
so
But
funny.
when you come in and you just got called fat, you'll probably drink more because you're sad.
Yeah, that's I guess it's part of the strategy.
So it's like the concept of the fair, the clown that's in the booth that when you walk
Mean
by
heckle
and
guy.
insults.
I love it. And they're singing about it.
That's
the whole
great.
bar's like, yeah, he is fat. Look at him. That looks terrible.
Want to see what Virginia looks like on camera? And Kevin and Jason? YouTube.com/KVJ Show.
We were talking about good towns to go bar hopping in South Florida in our own top 5 list. I guess, hey, we do have fun places down here. Wallet Hub had a study that came out this week on the most fun cities in America. Vegas, as you might expect, is number 1, but they put Miami at 4. It's good.
Okay.
Orlando's 2, New York 3, and Chicago 5. That's what they got. The only thing I'd say, though, about like Miami itself, and I mean, maybe it's like all South Florida, what is the funnest thing to do in Miami? Would it just be going to the beach? And yeah, so It's definitely not a Marlins game.
Oh.
The restaurants, the restaurant life.
I don't know. I was like,
Eating.
What is like the because as far as South Florida towns, I actually wouldn't put Miami number one for me.
Who would you put number one?
Funnest town, I think probably Fort Lauderdale or Delray.
Fort Lauderdale when it's fun. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you want.
I definitely wouldn't put Orlando. Ugh, too many kids. If I'm trying to get my drink on, no.
You just got. I mean, there are some people that just love the theme park so much.
They love it. And
I
then
know.
Orlando's also got other stuff there. It's kind of a weird town.
In fact, I keep meaning to go to Orlando and not do the theme parks. Like hit up Church Street and do that. It's been so long since I kind of hit up that area.
I love it. We'll do the Keys this weekend. Next weekend, when you are forced out of your home, we can do Orlando.
Oh, absolutely. I'm just gonna be looking to fill time. I don't have nothing to do. As my family won't talk to me. So.
Then maybe hit up the West Coast, a little Tampa.
Oh yeah, Sanibel, baby. Yeah.
These dream trips you're never going to take.
Oh, I know.
I mean, the Kevin Bird tour.
Oh, my gosh. We talk about UFOs, aliens, spiritualism, like we did that one time coming back from Port St. Lucie.
Oh, yeah. I think it's Vero.
Vero, same thing. Once you get north of Jupiter, it's all the same thing,
It's all
baby.
the same.
Oh, yeah.
You can tell who was driving and who was drinking.
I was definitely...
Oh, yeah, Kevin. Just by the way, so you know, on this whole road trip, you're
Me and
going to
the
be
chatty
driving
drunk, yeah.
sober, and he's going to be drinking to excess.
I will pay for gas, snacks, lodging.
White Claw.
All of it. I'll pay
For
it all.
him.
Yeah, it's basically, you just got to drive.
Kev, you ever just look up in the sky?
But do you ever just look up at the sky and just wonder, why are we here?
I feel like that cloud's talking to me.
All right, now you're getting ridiculous.
Hey, Danes, why don't you hit us up with a party song? You guys got a song you want to hear here?
Yes.
Yes,
I
fun
do.
On a Friday.
Oh, man, give me a little Shower the People by James Taylor.
That's the guy you're road tripping with. Just FYI, he's very bossy about being the DJ, too.
No.
Okay.
Kevin would win that one.
Yeah. I want boy band, and nobody wants a boy band.
Yeah, none on this side of the table.
Kevin, come on.
Well, way to really mix it up. We're all staying boy band.
I'm sorry. This kind of gets to go. We were talking a lot about Nick Carter today.
I was talking about Aaron Carter, not Nick.
Nick was kind of involved. It's all
Nick was yesterday.
all the family drama. It's all kind of in there.
Do we have any Biggie Smalls?
Oh, that's a good
I don't know
one.
if we have censored Biggie.
Denny's is so mad.
He's
He
probably
has to
like,
go in
"Wait,
there
what?"
and manually bleep out every
Yeah, I don't know.
What
if
is
we
it,
have that.
Hypnotize?
I mean,
That's his best, probably party
Oh,
mainstream.
that's a great party song.
I want to go B-sides, but...
Does Biggie have any weepy rap?
I don't know.
So I like that kind of rap that makes you think a little bit.
It's Friday.
You're
We're
bummed.
trying to
That's
set
why
it
he
off.
likes. His favorite rap song is Crossroads.
I do.
Because it's depressing. It's about death.
I almost suggested Crossroads.
How are we going to set it off with Crossroads?
He loves sad rap.
Rest in peace, Eazy-E.
Okay. Can we do Boys to Men, End of the Road?
Oh, no.
Friday. Come on.
It's so hard to say goodbye. That's my jam. That is
terrible.
my jam.
Okay. Big Papa, Hypnotize. Are these all censored? These are good, Denny's?
We hope.
Big Papa?
I love Suits goes, something goes, "Whoa."
Did Suits have a stroke?
Yeah, you did.
So I looked through the system. It's in our system.
Oh, then we're...
Okay.
So, I mean, you would think it would have to be censored.
There's only a 70% chance that there's an F-bomb in it.
Yeah.
No,
You
okay.
didn't load it, so it's
I
not
didn't
on
load
you.
it. It was loaded like 10 years ago, so we'll see. I
Okay.
don't
All right.
think it's been played in a while.
All right, well, I'll stand by the dump button the entire time.
Yeah.
Hypnotize, is that what we want? Or Big Papa?
I want Big Papa, and I want Big Papa to hit that button.
Okay, is that what you want, Virginia?
It's fine.
It's-
I've given up fighting with this
At
cat.
this point, just give him what he wants.
Just give him what he wants.
All right. After the Show podcast going to be coming up here. You can watch it live on YouTube, and you can watch it anytime or listen to it you want. Podcast, too. Just find your podcast app on the iPhone. It's purple. It says podcast, and look for the KVJ Show. Before we get to that, Jbird, wrap us today with a thought, my friend.
The roots of all goodness lie in the soil of appreciation.
Oh.
You didn't even hear. You're texting during the heartfelt moment of the show.
Say it again.
Why? So you can make fun of me? No.
It was short.
I wouldn't listen the first time.
Yeah.
Shut up so I can ridicule you.
Exactly. No. You get no extra.
Yeah.
That's all you get.
Virginia has to go back and listen to the podcast.
Looking for what's going on in South Florida? Sign up for our KV